Tower live. Well, they're live right now.
Hey, it says we're live again. So welcome to the Bob and Tam Show. Here we are in downtown Main Street. Special announcement. If you were on Facebook a while ago, welcome back to the show. That one ended because we forgot to put YouTube on for some reason. So station identification. Tell me where you're listening to us from. Facebook or YouTube, not what city you're in. Hello, hello, hello. Is
I
anybody
got
there?
nobody. At least you had 4 on the other one.
Take a minute to get them all back. Come on back. Somebody's on. Who is it?
Steve Nation. Hey, Bob and Tam. Yeah. I think that's the guy that they gave me.
She didn't try it yet. So, whoops, I'm not on there anymore. She didn't try it yet, so she can't give you a comment if she liked it or not. I seen the comment, but I asked her and she says, "Oh, I didn't take that one yet."
No. I got
look at
some
all
other stuff.
Look at all the people coming on. Look at that.
25.
From Independence, Iowa.
East side of South Dakota. Wish I was still there. I know.
Chicago. Chicago in the house. Kansas City in the house. Kansas City, Missouri, or Kansas City, Kansas? There's Facebook, Rapid City.
Your things,
We're probably going to make it over to Rapid City tomorrow morning, but all the vendors will probably be gone, so it'll be a short-lived experience. Glencoe, there's somebody out at Glencoe watching. How many people are still out in Glencoe? Hey, thank you. Tell us where you're from.
We're from Maple Lake, Minnesota.
Minnesota?
Maple Lake, yep.
Okay. How far away is that?
Too far.
Did you make it 1 day or 2 days?
We broke it into 2 days. We're doing a 1 day back.
Okay. You in a hurry? Leaving tomorrow?
Tomorrow.
All right. So you had a lot of fun?
Oh, yeah.
What was the best thing you did here? One thing.
Right through the valley.
That's right.
Through the hills.
There's nothing like the Black Hills. That's what I tell people. There's nowhere in this world. What are you doing?
She shut the camera off.
Oh, you did.
No?
You don't know if the volume's up or not.
You can't hear it?
Anyway, yeah, we had a blast.
All right.
Sure.
All right. Thanks for stopping by.
Yeah, see you guys.
Thanks for watching. We appreciate it. 46. So should I get on? Oh, he's still sitting at the the Beaver Bar. Dang, there's Kenneth. Hey, he's in Dallas. We'll have to see if we can stop by and see you when we go to Galveston, Kenneth.
Well, it's a bulldog. Bulldog guy. He's not a bulldog. He's got a bulldog as dog. If you know what I'm
Riding
saying.
on the back of his
If
bike.
you know what I'm talking about.
If you're picking up what I'm throwing down, is that what they say?
Is that it? Coming up with some snazzy sayings there?
Somebody used to say that. Woo! I don't know who used to say that. Somebody did. Cave Springs, Georgia.
Oh, wait, there goes some girls in swimming suits. Look real quick. You only get a butt shot. Shaking them butts. Zoom in on your TV. I don't know. Did you see the butt shots? I'm gone again. All right, we're sitting on the corner of Main Street and 3rd. And if you want to come by, we're over here at One Eye Jack's underneath the tent. So we're kind of on the side street. Let me turn it around real quick. If anybody wants to come by and say hi, we already had the first group come by. There we are. There's where we're at. This morning was literally shaky camera. I just can't. I don't know. I'm going to have to find some other way to.
Well, you were holding your hand, weren't you?
Yeah, but I need to do something. I thought I was holding it pretty steady, but when I went back and watched it, it was really shaky. And it had nothing to do with the internet. I think it was my hand.
Gee whiz, where was I at? Getting to be an old man. Hi guys, my wife and I are at Full Throttle tonight for the Lita Port. Yep. I know. I don't know. We really haven't gone to any concerts. Went to Kid Rock and Tennessee, Colorado, Ohio. Hi guys. Kansas City, Kansas. When I jacked on the side of 3rd Street on 3rd and May, but we're at the outside bar part. We couldn't get over to Iron Horse at
Loud America.
Loud America. What'd I say? Iron Horse?
Yeah.
No, we're not there.
So if you come to the intersection of Main Street and 3rd Street, you can kind of just look down here like you're looking towards, away from the Sturgis sign, the other direction, up the hill. And that's where we're at.
South.
Yeah. You know your south, your north, the east, and west. You know all that. We're that direction.
You're doing good. So,
Hey, look. We're all walking by. Must be great, guys. Look, we're having a lot of excitement here. You're live on our YouTube channel.
Well, what type of YouTube channel is it?
Bob and Hannah. One that covers nothing but motorcycle rallies.
Motorcycle rallies. Well,
yeah.
enjoy your Sturgis. I'll see you
Enjoy
later.
it. I guess you didn't enjoy the guy, but what'd you think about the girls?
Maybe some girls did. I don't know.
Do we have any girls on tonight?
Yeah. There's
what'd you
a
think
lot
about
more
those girls?
that follow us than you think.
Well, I think there's a lot of girls. If you're a woman or a lady or a girl, whatever you want to call yourself today, you can tell us if you're on your husband's or boyfriend's YouTube channel or if you have your own. They only show me like less than 8% of our viewers are women. And she's out here talking to all the women. They're all like, yeah, we watch you, we watch you, watch you.
It's
So
me. It's not the husband. It's me that watches. And
yeah,
like,
so
I
we
don't
want to know what channel you watch us on.
They're patinging ya.
We're live. Look, our waitress.
Hello, everyone.
Tell them where you're at.
Sturgis, South Dakota.
And what
You're not
bar are
here,
we
you're
in?
missing out. One Eye Jack's.
And what are you doing for specials?
Oh,
You got specials, don't you?
I got sure.
Shots she's doing. How much are the shots?
Shots are $8. Jello shots are $4.
What a deal. Maybe when she comes back, we'll do a Jello shot. What's your name?
Amanda.
Amanda. Say, everybody, hi, Amanda. Actually, we're getting a lot more of the waitresses coming around here than we did across the street.
Yeah. Are you guys watching us live?
I don't know what they're doing.
Yeah, they're looking at us. All righty. Just got back home from church yesterday. Wish I could have stayed longer. I know. Come by and get your sticker if you haven't gotten one already. He hasn't even drank nothing. I think he slept silly. He hasn't slept much in the last few days.
Woo!
Show him your nuts.
Want to see my nuts?
He'll do it too. And at Loretta Lynn's Ranch Music Revival.
There's more girls. Girl break,
yeah.
girl break. Guy without a shirt on. Macho Man. We're back.
So anybody that's never been to Sturgis, we hope some of our videos will entice you to come because it's a fun place.
We talked to a guy today.
Australia's in the house.
There you go. We talked to a guy today. First time here. He's 65 years old. He was on the live this afternoon. And that's what he said. Holy smokes. Does that girl even have any clothes on? Still got a tail going on. Oh, yeah. It's got a swimming suit. It's a natural color. We're waiting for that dude to move. Move, dude. So where else are you going to see a little tail on any other show than the Bob and Tam show?
And we'll probably get dinged for that too.
Not a tail. It's like a raccoon tail or
I
a
know. I
fox
just
tail.
mean
But
just showing that picture. Got to see a lot of her
no, I was on a
backside.
couple channels today, just looking at thumbnails and that funny bunny or furry bunny or whatever she is. She did a free show today, and it shows her. You can see through her top. She's got pasties on, and they're okay with that thumbnail. But my thumbnail of a girl at a bar that's got stuff on covering her boobs too, but I get kicked out for that one. I think YouTube is prejudiced of it.
I think so.
I'm gonna sue for discrimination.
Yeah. Thing is, and Kenneth says he's going to Bike Foods and Barbecue. He's
All
already
right,
got a
see
date
him
in.
down there.
So you'll have to email us, Kenneth, and let us know where you're going to be so we can come by and see you. Hit the like button, Paul says. Got 125 on and 2 likes, it says. Ohio. There's Paula. Are you already back home? Minnesota. Where she's from. Louisiana. Paula might be home. I think, Paula, is that your Facebook page that you post a lot of stuff on? I see her on that. Paula Kissimmee. Ding. Blue Springs, Missouri. We're going to be down there over Labor Day weekend in Blue Springs. Where will we be tomorrow? Big Whoopie.
Tomorrow we're probably, let's see. Oh, I'm gonna go ride to Harley Davidson's. First thing in the morning at 9 o'clock. We're gonna be.
Are you going to go to Deadwood?
We're going to Deadwood.
We got to be back here before 2
Yeah,
for the jump. But well, I won't say nothing. We're there. Tennessee. You see Kid Rock and Karen Davidson. We saw Kid Rock. I don't know who Karen Davidson is. Was that who played before him? Okay, Bo. Yep, it's a good evening. There's still a lot. I would say probably at least a quarter, if not half of the crowd is left, but it's still a big crowd.
I'd say we probably have 300,000 to 400,000 people still here. A lot of people's left. This morning when we left the chip, it still looked pretty crowded. A lot of the tent people are heading out. A lot of RVs still there. Excuse me. There's
Puppy dog.
some of the trailers can't get out because they're blocked in by tents.
Oh, so there's somebody that's watching. She's watching from her husband's account. He's watching with us. Watching from her account, but he's watching with her.
We're just wondering because it shows we're more dominant male. And then when she's out here on the street talking, a lot of women come up to her and say, hey, I watch you. Love you guys. So that's why we're just curious what accounts people are looking at. You know, if you're watching it, there we go.
Montana, God bless America and Donald Trump. There you go.
I don't know if they're watching or not. He might just yell. I think he was just a bypasser. He just wanted to yell out some propaganda. And we don't talk politics on our channel. And if anybody knows anything about motorcycle people, you probably already know what the majority of the people are that are motorcycle riders. So
if you're on Facebook, make sure you hit that button where it says
yeah, right above the video, there's a red thing that says yard stream. You got to hit that to let us know who you are. If not, it comes up with your no name and we can't yell out to a certain person.
Yep. Karen Davidson is Willie G's granddaughter. Oh no, I guess we didn't see her. Yeah, Karen Davidson is Willie G's granddaughter. So Willie Davidson from Harley Davidson.
We've seen Willie G before.
That's the color of our bike almost. Because he wants to paint his bike the same color as my glasses.
Well, the bike's a little different color than that.
North Carolina.
Oh, yeah. The Indians went by with their headdress on. People are chasing them, take their photos. They're all freaked out.
Somebody wants to show him smoking hot babes. He's trying anytime he sees
Here,
one
look.
walk by.
Well, I don't know if you guys can see the Indians. They're clear across the street. Can't see the inside. You know what? All about that picture. You know what was really bad? That dude had a G-string on. The Indian dude, the male guy, he had a G-string. That's why they bent over and showed he had a G-string. Had some floss going up his. Woohoo!
My grandsons call it butt floss.
Yeah.
So okay, Paula. Because I joined today, I saw that, and I finally joined. So Granby from Ed and Tam. They're on Facebook. She hit the right button, so I knew who it was. Phoenix, Arizona. Color of my bike is 2018 SGS. Oops, I missed somebody here. Love your channel here in New Zealand. All right, because of Sturgis, you missed Sturgis in the last 2 years because of COVID.
Yeah, it sucks.
What happened at Junction of Maine last night?
Well, here's what we heard. We haven't got hold of the police chief yet. He's out, I don't know where he's at, but he didn't answer his phone. But what we're hearing from bystanders that were there and actually seeing what was going on, looks like there was some kind of scuffle that involved the Hells Angels. What they ended up seeing is about a half a dozen or less were up. They had their hands up. They were detained. And what we're hearing is nobody got arrested. Nobody got shot. The police just cleared the area just so there was nothing else started up. And that's all we heard. That's the extent. Sturgis here is really good about keeping the lid on stuff.
Keeping everything undercover.
So no local news, no newspaper, nothing has any type of report on it. So we're assuming
we even went to one of our direct sources and she didn't know anything about it.
Yeah, so we're
that must have
assuming
been
the police chief will probably not talk about it. And because if there was no arrest or anything like that, there's no documentation of anything ever really happening. So we don't really know if anybody else was involved, if it was just, the Hells Angels were involved with themselves doing something, who knows. But at this point, that's all we know, and nobody got arrested. So we'll leave it at that. Just another night in the week of Sturgis.
Flippin' team.
She's talking to save my voice.
I have seen nobody else on there. So a lot of people looks like they've already gone home. Heard the Banditos were part of it. It could have been. We heard there was a scuffle between the Hells Angels and somebody, but
And
we
there
didn't
was
know.
no guns were out. Nobody shot anybody.
Probably just bumping chests.
Yeah.
And this is our territory. Get out of here. So I don't know. Sing from Wisconsin. Thank you, Kelly. So Kelly, do you watch on your own channel? She must, because it came up with her name.
Yep.
So I'm assuming Kelly's a girl. I guess the Kelly could be a guy too.
Could be.
So there's Notorious from England. So we got a lot of people from overseas on. I guess it's Friday night. Maybe a lot of people are up late over there. It's probably, what time is it over in England?
Tell them what we did today.
What did we do today? We went all over. I don't know. Started out, we went and had breakfast at the American Legion in Piedmont.
Oh, look, there's a little doggy riding in the dogs. There's a lot of people bringing their dogs. They put cages on the back or whatever they do. A lot of that going on. So, somebody had one of them things, I think. So you went to the American Legion.
Yeah, so we went to American Legion. We had breakfast with a couple of our subscribers. We put it out there. I should have put join us instead of just saying we're going to the American Legion for breakfast. I should have put come join us. So anyway, and then after that, we came downtown here to Sturgis. We were down here on this end. He did a live video. We did some footage with the guy cutting up T-shirts, Willie, in front of Affliction. And then we went and ate at Uncle Louie's. And then we went to see some of our vendors.
There goes your buddy. He ain't looking.
Wow! Sorry if I just broke all your guys' eardrums. Arizona's there. Then we went to see Larry from Slide at JP Cycles.
Chamber of Commerce.
Oh, we went to see Chamber of Commerce, went to see Cat. And then we went to Speeds to see how they did. We were going to stop by Dan Kites, but we didn't do that either. So
a lot of vendors are already leaving today. A lot have already headed out. I don't know what's really going on, why everybody's leaving so early, but a lot of the vendors have pulled up stakes. When we talked to Speeds today, they actually said they've got enough work to get till 5:30 tomorrow night. They've done real good with product. A few things they're out of, but the main stuff they've been able to get through with. JMP Cycles is closed up for some reason today, and all their vendors are leaving tonight. They're not even going to be open tomorrow. So we don't know much about Rapid City yet. Should text Mike and ask him what's going on up there.
Yeah. So they want to know, Jesse James wants to know the craziest, wildest campground in Sturgis.
Well, it depends on what you want to do.
Party spot.
I probably would say Glencoe is probably the craziest. But I mean, I went through this morning and talked to a bunch of people at the Chip, and that's what they said. This is the only place they come. Why? Because they have the best concerts. You meet the best people there. There's so many people there that we've talked to that I think it was yesterday's video that it was a whole bunch of guys that they all met each other over the last 20 years at the Chip, and they come back every year to check out, those people. So that's kind of neat that the Chip has that type of atmosphere where friends of friends of friends of friends, and a lot of these guys are tent campers. We didn't talk to a whole lot of RVers in the campground. Mostly it was all tent camping, and a lot of them. I don't know if this is the largest crowd they ever had or not at the Chip, but we're going to talk to them maybe tomorrow morning. Maybe. I want to ride that Sportster S tomorrow, hopefully. Nothing else, I'll just ride it in town.
Kelly is a girl and Paul is my husband. I haven't updated my last name. It's Hobbs. Okay. So somebody want to know the most miles we rode in one day? The most miles I've ever rode in one day was 609 miles because we were headed back to California from Sturgis because my daughter said she was taking the grandkids and going to Georgia, and they were leaving Monday, and I was going to be home before they left. They ended up not leaving. But anyway, 609 miles from Sturgis to the Utah border in one day. Through hail, rain, wind, all in one day. Yes, tomorrow's the last night. Somebody else said they thought Sturgis was over. The 14th is the last night, which is Saturday. Tomorrow they're going to have that big jump on Main Street. I think his name's Cody Freeman. Corey Freeman. And he's
not doing a big jump. He's doing like 100 feet, but it's actually he'll jump Main Street completely over there at the Harley stage at 2:00. And then they got a bunch of festivities. We're going to be over there for some of it. With my VIP ticket, I can get up front. We already interviewed him, but I didn't put that up yet. We got a lot of stuff that I videotaped that is not on, haven't even put it up. We got a whole bunch of stuff on Terrific Tuesday. Yep. Camera time.
Yep.
So let's see what the comment says while she was looking at that.
I took a few. Oh. Thanks for doing all the videos. What's the best way to see all the events going on during the week?
There isn't any. What's bad
That's
about
why we try to come out here and help you guys.
We didn't do a very good job of it either this year. What you really have to do is the chamber does pretty good with what stuff goes on. But I mean, a lot of things happen. Like here, REO Speedwagon didn't show up because the main singer got the COVID virus. So they didn't come, and they brought in Night Ranger. So, some things like that change right away. But what you really need to do is look at certain websites. The Iron Horse has bands over there. So that's a pretty good place. Their bands are all free. We would have loved to have gone over and seen, what are they called? Iron Horse, the band.
Oh, Hairball.
Hairball. They dress up in each costume. We seen them this year in Daytona. It was great. A lot of fun. Just after videotaping all day long and then going back and editing, I just can't come. 10 o'clock these concerts start. I just can't get back out again.
Yeah, because once we get back to the trailer, it's like, we unwind and he's doing the videos and I'm getting stuff ready for bed and getting stuff ready for tomorrow. And then it's like, it's too late. Unless the other night, what he did was he had one already almost all put together. We just had to do a beginning and an end. And I think he added something else on the end. Is that today's?
Yeah.
Oh.
Lingerie. Did anybody like the launch? Did you all watch? I know the video was kind of messed up today. It was kind of a buffalo chip one that came out. And we threw in last night. They had the lingerie boxing. They call it wrestling, but it was more boxing. It was really fake. They did a really bad job. But we only put one match up. Let me know if you guys like that or not. I got a little bit more footage, but I figured one partial match would be enough to see.
So a couple questions. What do you think this year versus last year? Indifferent, better, worse?
All right. The difference between this year and last year was more of a personal type you could get to. You had a lot more, wasn't so busy, wasn't so crowded. There were still a lot of people on Main Street, but not congested wise. You know, you'd see people like 5 or 6 in a group, but it was a group of people. Or you'd see 1 or 2 walking down the street, a couple. So you didn't see as much as what we see now. If you watch some of the videos that we put up, there's a lot of people on Main Street walking up and down the street. So that's a big difference. The other thing last year is we had no corporate sponsors here. Harley didn't come. Indian didn't come. It was all local people. A lot of people said they liked that because it was more like it used to be, not so corporatized. You know, but what I look at is that's the 2 things about Sturgis that you can't compete with any other rally is there's more vendors here motorcycle wise than any other vendor, any other rally in the United States. So if there's things you're looking for and you're not sure about it, you know, there's probably 24, 50 guys out here doing pinstriping. There's 100 different places to get stereos installed and buy. There's tons of people. There's a bunch of dynos. There's probably a dozen or more dynos out here that can dyno your bike. You know, there's so much more stuff. We've got 2 big sales here going on. People selling, well, actually 4 places that are selling used parts for motorcycles. Like if you're looking for vintage, one right down the street here, one at the track, one down there behind Johnny's place. They've got some used motorcycle parts.
Oh, do they?
So those, Johnny's the Mexican or the Oriental guy. Johnny.
Oh, okay, yeah.
And so that's here. So there's a lot of stuff here. So do I like last year or this year better? Last year I liked it because it was easier going. Wasn't so crowded. You didn't have to sit in traffic. You know, here, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday of this week, we're getting to the end of the week, but last week, not today, Friday, last Friday, was so crowded we avoided downtown. We went around because it was just congested. Traffic was backed up all the way out to the 90 on LaSalle and Junction. But last year that wasn't like that. So that's kind of made it nice. That's why we don't normally come on the 70th, like a 75th or the 80th. We would have not have normally came. We didn't come to the 75th. We did go to the 80th. We normally don't hit those years because they're the most crowded. The best year to
80th episode?
yeah, no, that's the only time that's the exception to the rule. We've never come on a 5 or a 0. And last year we were going to try it just to say we did it. Ended up wasn't as big as they thought. Would have been without a virus. So that's kind of a nutshell of the 2 years. Like typically next year should be a quieter year. Not as quiet as last year, but a lot quieter than this year is. What else you got?
So, JJ, I want to tell you, I hope you get better and you make it out next year. He didn't get to come. He's sitting at home recuperating from surgery. And they wanted to know if there were a lot of Christian riders out here. There are a lot of Christian rider motorcycle groups. They're all on the corners, telling you that Jesus saves, Jesus loves bikers. So there are a lot. And I think overall, bikers are Christians because if somebody goes down on a bike, man, everybody's there to help them up. So I think all in all, almost all bikers are Christians. Somebody said Sturgis doesn't like Jesus, which I don't think so. Best place to buy a rally shirt, any corner you turn around. If you want a good quality one, maybe one biker chick.
It just depends on where you want to buy. We try to stay away from the tents that sell carnival shirts. A lot of times they're burning them back there. I've got a couple shirts at home that I bought over the years.
And it peels right off.
After the first time she dries the shirt, the peeling comes, the stick-on letters come off.
Yeah.
So,
we bought a couple in Daytona.
Most of my Harley shirts, no matter what you say, they're made in China or Taiwan or wherever the hell they're squeezing them out of. They are pretty good quality. Most of my shirts end up fading away before they wear out. Or I don't fit in them anymore. That happens too.
We need to take care of that.
But
I don't know. Your shirt's not big. No, there usually aren't any vendors after the rally. They come pre-rally.
Well, Sunday you'll find some of the T-shirt places will be tearing down because they'll stay out here till midnight on Saturday. Yeah. So then Sunday morning they'll tear down. You can usually come through here before noon. Earlier the better. By 9 o'clock's a good time. Come through here and you can sometimes pick up shirts. Like right now I think there's 3 for $40 or something. You could probably get 5 or 6 for $40. $40 is a lot for junk T-shirts. 4 for 40 would be not a bad deal. $10 a shirt. That way, if it's worse comes to worse, you can have a good $10 rag.
Or
where's my buddy Art? He's been making a lot of comments. He buys a lot of all his T-shirts that he gets for free. He uses to clean his bike.
JJ says Bettine. One sexy biker chick. Yeah, that's a good place to get it. She's only got a couple of shirts that say Sturgis, but they're good quality. And their material, I don't know what they use. They're real soft. Aye.
That was a special news broadcast from those girls. They wanted to say something and they forgot what they were going to say.
I wanted to say, watch my butt. You're welcome. And thank you. Oh, there's another one from Australia. How you guys doing? What time is it there in Australia? I don't think
Don't
our
forget to give us that
England
thumbs up.
guy.
That's what's important to show that you really do care about our channel. It's giving us that thumbs up. That tells YouTube, hey, these guys are pretty good. Check them out.
Yep.
Where's your phone? I want to.
Did
Oh,
any
you
of
don't
you
have
hear
that on
about
your phone.
T-shirt? What? No.
I wanted to see if you had. I was
Name
going to
of
try.
the
I didn't
T-shirt.
make this have advertising on it.
The T-shirts, I said probably to get a quality one, I would either go to the Harley store or One Sexy Biker Chick. All these little other T-shirt vendor places
Are going to be gone by tomorrow, and you're never going to see them again.
I mean, if you want a cheap shirt, just to say you got a Sturgis shirt and you take really good care of it, it might last you. But for the most part, and they do. There, a lot of them are 3 for 35, something like that. So,
SOS place out here always advertised where it's right by the 32,
34.
34. No, the numbers get bigger going that way. Either 32 or 34. This would be smaller.
Oh, the exit. Oh.
Yeah. So it's the first Sturgis exit if you're coming from Wyoming.
It'll say LaSalle exit.
And you make a right there, and that gas station, they always advertise that they're the least expensive. Never been, well, we did go in there to ask. We were looking for
He wants a license plate frame that says Sturgis on it. Good luck finding one of those.
Yeah.
We've been everywhere. They said to try out in the little cities like Keystone and Hill City.
Yeah, we never
and,
made it out.
no, but I mean, I don't know why they would have a Sturgis one.
We
But
might look out there after the rally's over. We really didn't get a lot of riding in.
not
I've actually
really.
put about 700 miles on my bike and really didn't go anywhere.
Not really. Our next rally will be the middle of September at Lake of the Ozarks. And then after that, we're going to Bikes, Booze, and Barbecue. And then it's kind of up in the air after that. Alrighty, you got it. Thank you.
A lot
thank
will
you,
depend
thank
since
you.
we didn't make the 25,000 subscribers, which only a
He's all
God,
butthurt.
only a miracle would get it here by Sunday. Which ain't anything's possible.
I guess. I believe in miracles, so.
But we're gonna do a terrific Tuesday video, and we're gonna post that on our $25 watch
Patreon.
channel next month. And so if a lot of people really watch that for that month, we're only gonna put it up for 1 month. And if they decide they want to watch it and pay the $25, and we get a good chunk of change from that, then we'll be
We'll
going to
have
Florida.
money to go to Florida.
Yeah, might even have enough to go to Laconia.
Yep, that'll be cool.
Yeah.
Everybody
So
says
a lot
Laconia's
will
great.
depend on that. So a lot of that, where's that rat Fink at? To get all
Virginia.
his buddies that he doesn't have.
Yeah, all your friends that he doesn't have because he has no friends.
You tell him you're going to show him some terrific
Kenny
Tuesdays.
G. We went to 1008 Main Street, and
They told me not to film anything.
yeah, because that's a Hell's Angels booth.
So we walked up to the guy that
we
was standing
went,
right there,
and
and I
he
said,
said-
"Is there somebody in there that we could film the jewelry out front?" And he said, "Who are you?" And we told him who we were, and he said, "Nope, nobody's in here watching, and I'd rather not have you film." And I'm like, "That's fine." So we won't be filming the jewelry at 1008 Main Street.
Nope.
If you're in there, then you need to tell the guy at the front of the counter what you want done. And
if you're anybody that's there and
Yeah.
you can pull
you
some
send him
strings,
back down here because he knows where I'm at, and he'll find me really quick. And if he wants me to come back down there and film, hey, he can even go on camera if he'd like.
it's 11 a.m. in Australia, so it's not quite
Good
noon
morning.
there.
It's almost lunchtime.
Yeah, Hot Leathers. Yeah, that's another good place to buy T-shirts, Paula.
I don't know.
Well, I don't
Hot
know.
Leathers is a lot like a fly-by-night company too. I mean,
They're
they're
all over.
well, they do rallies.
I bet you they've got what? At least 10 shops here on Main Street. At least 10.
Just because they're large doesn't mean that they're great.
I don't know. Really enjoy your life as in Sturgis. Never experienced the rally from a biker's perspective. I learned new experiences. We have been in Sturgis since 81. A lot's changed. We've talked to a lot of bikers that have come out here for the last 20, 30 years. The COVID issue, I get an update from the city every day because we have a press pass. And they said there was, what, 90 COVID tests?
90 tests. They won't tell you what's positive and negative. Just that there's 90 tests that have been issued as of yesterday, So, not much.
Hi, Davey. Thanks for joining
You know,
us.
well, we're not going to get in and talk about the virus, but
No.
they'll probably boycott me again for telling you the truth.
It's an outside event. Let's put it at that. And like you guys giving us some good information on vendors, products, good and bad cuisine. Yeah, he'll tell you the good and the bad. Oh, did you just spit on me? I got wet from something. How do you like your new shop?
Still up in the air. It definitely rides a lot better. I was at Speeds today. He didn't think I got the front springs too, or the front forks done. And he's like, wow, you got it all done. And so, I don't know.
It's not that he doesn't like them. He's weighing the cost versus how much he likes them. And that hasn't evened out yet. It's like this still. There we go. The price versus how he likes them. That's what the debate is.
Yes.
He don't like
So that's the
spending
idea.
money.
Is it worth $3,000 to put Legends on your bike? Is it going to give you something that a $1,500 shock would do? You know, I didn't go around and price out all the other
Thank you,
nitrogen
Davey.
shocks, and I've seen a couple of them out there at Rapid City, and they're not. You know, you're still going to spend at least $2,500 no matter where you go. So now Legends are supposed to be lifetime warranty. Most shocks that you get aren't lifetime warranty. So, you know, that's worth something, I guess. And
Seymour Butts. Who told us that they do that? Seymour Butts.
I don't know. Somebody
We talked to somebody.
tell us who you really are.
He says, when you see me, it's
Yeah.
my thing is Seymour Butts. So
Yeah.
I see it now.
Look, there's two people
Kitty
wearing
G.
masks. Everybody always wants to know, who do we see wearing masks? There's two people. There's a girl and a guy. They both have. She has a surgical mask on, and he just has a scarf around his face. We're not going to show you them, but they want to know. There's two people that we see tonight.
So they said, hit the like button.
Thumbs up.
Yep, everybody. There's Rat Pink. Ba-ding.
There you go.
Rat Pink's always with us. I don't care what time we're on.
You must be retired.
What do you do for a living, Rat Pink? Wearing a mask makes you. So Kenny G, I put it up there. I don't know.
What?
Do you sell that jewelry yourself, or is it part of the Hells Angels booth?
Say it's part of the health.
So September, we're going to be September 15th through like
the
the 19th is going to be
Lake of the Ozarks.
Lake of the Ozarks. That's in Osage Beach, Missouri.
And then the next week starts.
Bikes, Blues, and Barbecue. So we might get to Lake of the Ozarks early, but we probably won't get to Bikes, Blues, and Barbecue early. So we'll try to do some investigational work for you guys to find out what to do, where to go, and stuff like that.
You know, we know
Even
some of the
from
vendors that
Texas?
are going to be there, so that'll help a lot. That
Thanks,
we
Kelly.
can get help from them when we get there, before we get there. With the Popo on his motorcycle.
We haven't talked to Woody yet. As soon as we talk to Woody, he's going to tell us all about his residency at the Buffalo Chip, and then we'll put that out on video, and then you guys will know all what to do, how to do it, and how to get it, and all that. So
We have to talk to him, because I think once we make it,
public.
he's already gone on a couple channels and talked about it, but the people that he was talking on the other motorcycle channels didn't understand what a domicile is. And so unless you've got an RV able to have a domicile, or you're full-time, whatever you might be,
We wanted to.
you don't really understand what a domicile is. And after being here 2 years now, we've understand a domicile, and I think the one that they offer at the Chip is the best you can find.
Hi, Pedro. And a lot of them are saying $3,000 is a lot for shocks.
Yep. But I mean, if anybody priced out, you know, rear, now that's front and back.
Yeah.
So that's doing the front and doing
That's
the
how
back.
much were the progressives, and that was what, probably 5 years ago.
Yeah.
Probably more than that. Your bike is a 14.
I paid about $1,000 for my progressive shocks that I
Was
put on
that just
myself.
on the back?
Yeah, it was $8.95 or something for the pair.
That was just the back, and
That
like
was
I
spring
said, that was
assist.
probably 6 or 7 years ago. So
So it ended up being like, I think it was like, I don't know, I don't have my phone. This is my extra phone. I didn't bring my phone because we used a live on it this morning. So it's kind of low. I'd have to look and see how it broke down in price. The labor they charged was about $250. I think it was like $1,500. It was
82 degrees. Can you see that?
Can't see it. Just tell them.
82 degrees.
It's cooler. There's a cool breeze.
And it gets dark about 8:30.
And cools down here really quick at night.
Yeah, which is nice.
You could almost, if it wasn't for the dust and the smoke, smoke's pretty gone today. Here, we turn around, you can look at the hills. Now that's really close. But I mean, the other day that was even foggy over that.
So it has. Probably yesterday and today has been the best
2 days.
smoke-free days.
Yeah.
Other than that, it's been hit
And I think
miss.
that's what's affected my throat. And it does the actual for pre-rally, but no rain in Sturgis during the rally. We had high winds the other day, but to us, it wasn't that bad of winds. It's windy out here all the time. This is kind of like us in Arizona, where the wind blows nonstop.
Yeah.
We should call this the Windy City.
Yes, I did. I like the new shocks. That's what I said. I don't think it's not that he doesn't like the shocks. He doesn't know if it was worth the price. That's the only thing. Because I think overall it's pretty good. We're still hitting a few bumps. Like if you hit, all of a sudden a bump comes up and you hit it hard.
A pothole.
Yeah, the pothole or something like that. So they say it takes between 500 and 1,000
Well,
miles.
nothing's going to give up. If you hit a hole hard, it's like hitting a parking curb. If you hit a parking curb, it's going to come to a abrupt stop. So no matter what you got, you're still going to feel that. So my back tire is about, I don't know, 30% worn. Front tire, now we got a brand new one on. I definitely seen when you hit the brakes, like that's one of the things the mechanic and Rick Rack told me, you're going to notice right away when you hit your front brake, it doesn't do that nose dive. And that definitely does not do that. It barely moves up and down. So that's kind of neat.
So Richard George wanted to know why we're not going to do Ocean City, Maryland, because we'd already committed
Holy
to.
dope. I don't know if I can see that girl or not.
Turn around. Yeah, big way the cheeses. What? Oh, jump out. What's your boss?
Find those guys with the black shirts. Maybe just across the street.
Ah, look at the little dog.
I don't know where they went. They magically disappeared.
Yeah, I don't see him
They
anymore.
magically disappeared.
Well, there
by
was like
Lucky
4
Charms.
guys behind him, and all of a sudden they're all gone. So, what's your favorite rally and why?
We're going to do a video on that.
So I guess you got to wait and see. I don't know. Shocks
Be
plus
determined.
labor. Yeah, that was both shocks and labor. They want to know if you have love jugs.
That was tax too. Love jugs I have. I really like my love jugs. After talking to, we had an Adam live the other day, and what ended up, oh shit, love jugs, love jugs, love jugs. I thought she was funny there that I didn't catch it. Just want to let her know I caught the love
He
jug.
really likes his love jugs. He likes any love jugs.
And so Adam really said they really don't really do a whole lot when you're driving. They're more designed for when you stop, because when you're driving, you already got air blowing across the tops anyway. So it really only affects when you stop. Well, the way I base it on is when we left in Arizona, it was 118 degrees, and we took the bike out for a ride. I think we went up to the Harley dealer, and coming back, it got really hot. And when we stopped at the stop sign, there was a big difference sitting at that light. So yes, love jugs I highly recommend no matter where you live. For under $500, you can get a pair.
Oh, they saw the puppy.
Jeez,
But
having that girl's makeup. Looks like she's been crying unless she put lines on her face.
she might have. I don't know.
There are a whole bunch of girls running by.
Hope to go next year. I hope so too, Phil. It's if you've never been to Sturgis, it's fun to go, and everybody that usually goes always wants to come back.
It's Sturgis is very overwhelming.
It
You've
is.
been to any rally before. This is nothing like any other rally. A lot of other rallies you can compare them to, like the ones in Florida. All the stuff that goes on in Florida, Panama City, Leesburg, all of that, Daytona, they're all about the same. Same type of riding you can do, same vendors are there. A lot of that is the same. So you're not going to see a lot. But there is advantages and disadvantages on each rally, and we're going to get into that. We may do it after this rally, but I'm not sure, because we may want to add Galveston into that, because Galveston, everybody says how great it is. We've heard mixed on both. We've heard people say that Galveston sucks, it rains, it's cold, it's nasty weather, and a lot of trash. We've also heard the other one that say it's a great rally. So we're going to see.
We'll find out. So Kenneth, we don't have any runs mapped out for Fayetteville yet. We've ran into quite a few people that are from that area, and I've asked them to email us. So if you're listening, don't forget to email us about rides to go on, places to visit, bars, things to do. And we heard Fayetteville's really a good place to ride. Adam Sandoval goes to, there's a place called the Fat Cats. It's some sort of bar, something
I
like
think
that.
it's on that main street.
So he does that. And I think from his place over there, I don't know, it must be a couple hour ride. But they say it's a lot of great riding up there. It's probably in the Smoky Mountains.
But it also depends on time. You know, if we've only got 4 days of the rally, and we get to the day before the rally starts and we're covering the rally, we're not doing any rides. And depends on how much time we have after the rally that we're still there. The location we're staying there, I don't think we've got more than a day after we're there that we're leaving. So unless we find someplace else to stay very inexpensively, we're probably going to shuffle on out of Fayetteville. That'll be in September. And if we decide to go to Florida in October, we're going to be shuffling right out of there and heading to Florida because it's going to take us 3 or 4 days to get to Florida.
Don't let your daughter hear you say that.
About going to Florida?
Yeah. They've got our dog, and I think they can only take so much of him, even though it was his dog, their dog to start with. Where's your zoom lens? We don't have a zoom lens on. What happened to all that stuff we bought for the camera?
It's in the bag.
We did buy a zoom lens and all that stuff for this, but
No,
the cat house.
first of all, the camera is flipped around, and so we're using the camera on the phone facing us. My 3 cameras on the back, we can't use. If we flip the camera, we can't answer the comments. So that's your choice. If you want a better picture out there, like the girls and things like that, I have to flip it around. We won't be able to see the comments.
So 308 people, don't forget to give us a thumbs up.
So you have to accept which way we do. We think you guys want to hear us acknowledge your comments, answer your questions and things like that, because I think that's important. Some people just want to have us sit here and watch Main Street go up and down. It's pretty boring. And we have a lot of live cams
Then
here.
you don't get the comedy show. I'm so
You can get a live cam from the Sturgis Hotel. Go on the SturgisHotel.com. They got a live cam there. You can sit there all night long. They never turn it off. And you can watch all the stuff going up and down. Nobody's talking. You don't hear nothing. And that's fine. If that's what you want. Well, this rally, we've changed our mind. And it's, for some reason, you like to listen to us, which is hard to believe.
So DJ says my his first time in Sturgis was 1990 for the 50th. They said there were 750,000 people here for that too.
No, somebody else told us today. We talked to 2 people that actually was here for the 50th, and there was never a crowd like that in the 50th. It wasn't as big as, it looked a lot bigger, but it wasn't.
They said there was people here from all over the world, and there was hardly any trailers.
Well, you can actually go on to the Sturgis page, and it'll actually give you the tallies for the last 20 years, maybe 50 years. I don't know what they have, but I looked at it years ago, and every year it has gotten better and better and better, except for the 75th.
I have to get Charlie first. He's in California, so if we never go back that way, we were going to pick him up when we went back to Vegas, but if we don't go to Vegas, then we head east, and then I'm not going to get Charlie. So, all right, 295 people watching and only 7 likes. So,
Well, that 7 likes is what just happened.
no,
lately.
that's what he just said, Paul. So Paul's watching. Paul's a good one. What happened to my Dallas? Where's Dallas? He always makes me laugh too. And if you guys pick me up, it's like watching you guys talking. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know what.
No, it's 177 thumbs up, and we have 3 turned down. There's some losers that don't like to watch our show. Hey, if you don't like watching us, don't watch us. You don't have to give us a thumb down. Just adios yourself. There's a lot of channels out here. They're going, there's a million YouTube channels that are posted every hour. So we appreciate all of our subscribers. We appreciate all the ones that want to watch. If you don't want to watch our channel, ain't nobody telling you got to watch it. It's a free.
Rap Pink said, don't forget Daytona's the center of racing, the birthplace of NASCAR.
Yes, it was.
But motorcycle riding is not, see, they all have their pluses and they all have their minuses. So,
But Florida sucks for riding. If you want to ride, they're really just, a lot of guys go down there to Daytona and then they go down to like Key West. Key West is really crowded in January and February. So it's not the prime time to be riding around in Florida. You can go through the Everglades. We've done that on a bike before. It's neat. Done it. Been there. It's okay. Didn't see any gators, but we went through there. We've rode up and down to Miami and back. That's a nice ride. A lot of lights. Don't see a lot of the ocean, but it's a ride. And so there is a lot of places you can ride. We've done the Ormond Loop. That's Done it, been it. Most exciting thing was the water that was in the water when the tide jumped
right
up.
through the
You
water.
could play like a boat, like a motorboat. I was gonna play motorboat.
Red Pink, you
Oh,
have
there
a
he goes
friend.
again. Your buddy.
Yep, there's Bro.
Listen.
So Rat Pink says he didn't have any friends, and Renegade's Garage says, Rat Pink, what's up, brother? So you got one friend, Rat Pink. Roy is in Del Rio, Texas. We did a great job covering Myrtle Beach despite the gas problem. Yeah, that was crazy. Because on the way out, we had gas issues in Texas because of the stupid ice storm. There was the people that had power had no gas, people that had gas had no power. It was horrible. And then we get to Myrtle Beach and there's gas shortage. No, what happened? The pipeline broke or whatever. Oh, they had a breach. Yeah. Whatever.
Oh, somebody gave us a super chat.
Oh, who's that? Bill the Harley Guy. Thank you.
Oh, wait.
Oh. Hey.
I'll put it on YouTube, make it famous.
But that doesn't give me money.
Yeah, it does. It gets the guys to come by and ask for you.
Well, I don't YouTube, but tell me what I got.
So if you're in Sturgis, you might want to blow those two girls off because they really don't care. They don't realize the power of our channel. And which it is. We have a lot of the girls that know us from other rallies. You see them jump up on our channel and do shout outs because they know you guys follow us and you go in there and say hi to Karen, all the different girls that Tam talks to. So make sure if you go to a bar and you haven't seen the girls on YouTube on our channel, you should tell them that. Well, hey, why haven't you guys been on Bob and Tam's channel? Maybe I should go to a bar where they feature the girls. They're more friendly. Hey, that'll serve them right. Take your beer money and your tips to a bar that's friendly and wants to talk to you. We got plenty of girls to do.
Karen at Iron Horse. She's beautiful and very, very friendly. Cliff in Arizona. I got to talk to him today, and he's watching us. He's not up there. He was sitting right up there earlier today, but he's not there now. So he said he forgot to tell us something. What did you forget to tell us? Oh, now I lost my place. But I realized I forgot to tell you something. You can email us, bobandtams@yahoo.com. BOBANDTAMS@yahoo.com. There's JJ. 178 likes. No, it says 208 on ours.
Well, I don't know. Depends on what delay
Go, Rat Pink.
by the time you see it.
I don't know.
Oh, there's a little mini bike that looks like a chopper. Zip it down the road. You didn't have a license plate on it. You can get pulled over by the popo. Got to have a plate. You're allowed to drive your UTVs, golf carts, all that stuff around here in Sturgis, but you have to have a license plate on it. But a popo gonna get you.
So we're very interesting compared to other YouTube channels, Kenneth says.
There you go.
What we're so interested about. But the best thing about Sturgis Rally, I think why he thinks it's number one is because one, all the vendors that come here, all the things that you can get and see and do that you never knew was available for your bike. Two, the riding is amazing. And three, the scenery and the people are just great. So, zero elevation in Florida. That's right. That's what freaks me out. You're driving down the freeway and you look at the water on both sides and it's the same level as the road. It's crazy. It's like, oh my gosh.
So no super chat or same one?
No, same one. That's Bill the Harley Guy. 202 likes. We put him up there. Thank you, Bill the Harley Guy. Did nice job this week. Thanks. Lots of work, but we love it. And we love when people come up and say, thank you so much. You helped us so much. That's what we want. We want to help you guys find places to go, rides to do, especially if places you've never been.
Short girls. They don't look very friendly either.
It's late in the rally. I think everybody's losing their
I don't know. They look like they're dressed up like they're going out, not like they're bartenders. And they had mean looks on their face. Like,
he's not used
we want
to,
some guys to pick us up, buy us drinks. But we're a bunch of bees. But we don't care.
I'll show you gators at Merle's Inlet. Okay, Stephen. He said he'll show us some gators. That's what we did the first time we went down to Florida. We're driving around, and he went to see a gator out in the wild. And we didn't.
Seen them now.
Well, we did now, but at that point in time, we hadn't yet. Thank you, Jeff. We appreciate all you guys watching and supporting us, because without you guys watching us, it wouldn't. Why do it?
Be here.
Forced us to sell our bikes. It's killing me to go for a ride. I know, that stinks. We met a guy out here that's a veteran. He gave up his motorcycle license. Somebody said they were going to give him a ride. I don't think it ever happened.
Yeah, move closer now. Go down there.
Ay.
Just take the camera and go, or take yourself and go.
I guess we're moving. We're moving down here. So now I got to find a seat. Now he's talking. That nasty table. It's all
I
dirty.
told you they gave them a clean table and we took the dirty table.
Wow. We need a paper towel or something.
Need a sandy wipe.
I got one in the truck, not the bike.
Any good there?
Listened to the other day. You guys are original from the Wentzville area. No, we lived down in Washington, Missouri for a while.
We've been to Wentzville.
Yep.
Anytime.
I guess you got a cousin that lives out that way.
Yeah, somewhere.
Really?
I don't like any of it.
There's a girl going by.
Cannibal for me.
I like that one. The second one over.
Oh, I was looking at that one.
Yeah, that one.
Turning our camera around now, a bunch of dudes walk by. So, what's exciting going on? We're louder now to the music. Look at these two cool dudes when they walk by. The kid had like a camouflage business suit on. Once they charge you for a soda. See if we can get a cup of ice too. What? Up, I can't get it around. I want to make you guys dizzy. Little guy in the mini bike rode by again. Waiting for the popo to get him because he ain't got no plate. So crowd's been pretty good. Still not totally packed out here. Starting to get dark. Sun setting. So for those of you who just came online, we're not going to have a video come out tomorrow. We're doing this instead tonight. So I don't know if I'm going to get a video tomorrow or not. I've got lots and lots and lots of video that I've done. We got Terrific Tuesday. We've got to edit that all up. I'm going to have two versions. One here, one on the Patreon page. That'll be coming up later on. We've also got a video. Had a girl get her shirt all cut up today. So we're going to be showing that in the next day or two. We've got a bunch of interviews we've done that I haven't shown. Some vendors that are going to be gone, but you can buy stuff off the internet. The silencer guys, what are they called?
Central Silencer.
Central Silencer. We got to talk to them the other day, and I didn't get a chance to put them back up again. We got a lot of people that we haven't got. We also did some interviews the other day on Main Street. Talked to a bunch of people. I got a couple guys. Got an old guy named Digger that's been here for like 40 years. He's been coming to the rally. And we've had two old guys that have been here over 40 years. And they said what they like, the number one thing that they liked about the rally out of all these years is when they used to be able to camp at the park.
Their favorite memories of Sturgis were in the park.
So when you're going out of Sturgis, heading towards the Buffalo Chip, out that way, when you get out of, before you get out of town on the left, there's that little lake there. That's where they used to let you camp on the right, the left side. That was City Park. And they said back then, they can't tell us what they did. You know, back then it was probably LSD, coke, marijuana, drinking, wild,
What did they say?
wild
Make love,
monkey
not
sex.
war. Make love, not war.
Monkey sex. And these old guys, it was the best parties they've ever had. And they won't really get involved with telling us why, but, you know, you can think about it.
Use your imagination.
Yes. And those were the days of the real rally. But, I mean, there was no vendors here, really no bars here. You
No
know,
concert.
it was about riding around. Most of them brought a sleeping bag and just rolled it out. And that's
And they
what
would ride all day and party all night.
Yep. So that's if the people that say, you know, the people with RVs aren't real bikers and this and that. Well, dude, unless you're rolling that sleeping bag out at every stamp site, I don't really consider you a real biker.
Hardcore bikers.
Yeah. You know, everybody can ride a bike. And
Kind of like Adam Sandoval did when he was riding.
yeah. And so there's a lot of people out here that want to pick on other people. And it's like, dude, it's everybody rides differently. You know, we've been in hail. We've been in 127 degrees. We've rode through every kind of weather condition. Never rode through a tornado or a hurricane. but go through some high winds. We've been in 75, 80 mile an hour winds going, bikes were touching the ground. You can stick your hand out and touch the ground because you had to lean so much. How's it going? More YouTubers watching, our subscribers watching us. So if you're out there, you want to know where we're at, we're right here at One Eye Jack's at the end, right on the corner of 3rd and Main. If you have any trouble hearing us, let us know. There's guys behind us, pretty loud. So if you have any trouble hearing us, let us
Or if
know.
we're talking too loud, let us know too, because we both talk kind of loud.
Because we try to overcompensate for the
Because we're
people.
hearing them, so we're thinking if you can't hear them, but you can hear us loud and clear, so that's sometimes why we're yelling. And 11, we took a pop up to Sturgis and used air during the day and night, heater at night. Yeah, it does. It gets kind of chilly here at night. It really cools off, but it's nice because you know you can walk around.
We came here about 4 or 5 years ago. We rented this cabin at Kathmandu. She goes, make sure it's got an air conditioner. And it did, yeah, an air conditioner.
But
And what
it
did you
didn't have
say?
any
He
heat.
goes, we need to go buy some blankets. It's going to be cold in here. So we trotted on down the store, bought some blankets because somebody was cold. She got that damn air conditioner going, but it didn't have a heat setting on it.
Well, I was just thinking it was going to be hot. It was August.
That's
and
why
it was
people
gonna be hot.
can't predict the weather here. It's like I told everybody in the first place, don't bring any heavy coats. There's no need for it, and I was exactly right. It never got down here. Maybe if you were out in the hills, it got into the 50s, but pretty much in Sturgis here, 59, 60, and up during the night. So it's, you can put a light jacket on. That's all I ever wore in the morning when we get out early and did a ride.
So Bill the Harley Guy says when he turns us on, he hits the like button before he even starts the chat. So
There you go.
thanks. See, that's the way you need to do it. So there's another guy who, Robert, he always says he watches us on his computer, his phone, and TV, and he hits like on all three. So you could do that too.
And if anybody's seen the other day, we haven't put up the video yet, but Adam Sandoval
There's Dallas.
actually chased us down. We were out, actually standing out in front of here talking to some subscribers. He goes, hey, there's Bob and Tam. And so he got us on his channel. It was one of his lives the other day. I think it was take 3 that you can see us on his channel. You guys want to check that out? We got him on ours, but I haven't put him up yet either. We also had a couple other YouTubers here that jumped into our live feeds, and they never put us on their channels. Aren't they real nice?
It's all good. There's enough for all of us. You can't be like that.
I'll just turn it off next time. They won't get on it. They thought they were going to be clever
sorry,
and jump on our
Thomas.
channel.
Hopefully next year you'll get to comment. I hope your leg heals up. Hey, Water, second thing. Love your channel. Thank you so much, Voodoo13. Hello from New York. Oh, there's Neil. We had breakfast with him this morning. Awesome. Campground prices, 8 o'clock at the Sakura Campground. They're giving away prizes. And are they having a band?
When is that?
In Piedmont at that Sakura Campground. It's, I guess so. His campground is giving away prizes at 8 p.m. tonight. So it is 7:57. So if you want to go, you better
Fly
right
like that.
here.
I don't think we're going to make it.
No, but I'm
That guy's bike screen. He got lights inside it. He's got cutouts. I can't show it that fast, so you'd be dizzy. But he had all down the side of his bike, you know, where your plastic is on your Harley and your bags. He had it all cut out. He must have lights behind it. So it was shining through the bike. And then on his little plastic shields, covered like where the battery used to be, which now the battery's in the seat, those were cut out with lights in it, too. It's kind of neat looking. I don't know if I do it or not.
Douglas is from Brazil. He wanted to say hi to him, please. I would say your last name, but I would probably butcher it. The Clanford? I don't know. Sorry. But hi, Douglas. That guy's last name.
Steak fluorescent.
S-T-A.
Declined. Douglas. That's close as I can get.
Hey, Douglas. Thank you for watching. We appreciate it.
Oh, look, there's
What time is it in Brazil? Oh,
Here's our commercial for Silencer Central. You know what's neat about this company? If you're in town, they're at One Eye Jack's here. They're out at Full
Throttle.
Soda's getting to me. Full Throttle, and they're somewhere else.
Rapid City, Harley.
Rapid City, Harley. What they do is if you're here and you're thinking about getting a silencer for your gun, and you're in a state that allows it, I think like 35 states allow it or 40 states allow it. They'll do everything here. You get your fingerprint done, the FBI check, all that stuff. Everything's checked for you. You pay for it, and then in about 6 to 7 months, you get a silencer to fit your gun. And they basically said you could get 2 of them, and you could cover mostly every gun that's made. So it's kind of neat. And I'm gonna get one day, but I don't know when. I probably shouldn't talk about it. What kind of guns I have?
He's always on a roll.
But it'd be pretty neat. But that's the girl that's on the cover.
She's cute.
She was at it one year. Wasn't she there last year?
I think so. I don't know.
I have to watch last year's video. We didn't spend a lot of time talking to him this year.
Thanks, 2016 Street Glide. He's always there for us too. RP. That is RP.
Rest in peace.
Nice. No, RIP. That's who says RP. Nice job. Oh, maybe it's Ray. Roy Pennington. Thank you, RP. Kicked out of the campground at Custer for partying too hard. Had to go to a uncle's in Boulder Canyon.
Well, sometimes that's what happens when you go to a state campground. You know, if you're a rowdy bunch, you need to stick to the rowdy campgrounds. You know, the Buffalo Chip, you can pretty much get away with whatever you're doing. Smoking pot, drinking, whatever you want to do. Run around naked, whatever you want to do. Glencoe's kind of the same way. Do whatever you want. They don't care. Happy Oil's probably like that too. Happy Oil's probably not as party as the Chip is, because Happy Oil's not that secure. It's pretty easy to drive through the gate, which we've done it during the rally.
Well, there's something else there that's really kind of cool, but I don't know if they want to publicize.
Well, they got a pool there. Anybody that goes there knows what the pool is. It's all the rallies almost aren't anyway. Anybody can go swim in the swimming pool and it's free.
Are you going back to the Buffalo Chip
tonight?
No, when we come back next year.
I don't know yet. We're thinking about it. We actually want to drive around. I've got to do that tomorrow sometime. I think I found a campsite I want to get maybe if I come back. It wasn't, from what people said, it wasn't as loud as people. It depends on where you're at.
Yeah.
I mean, we're over by
called Blue Sky.
Yeah, we're over there by the Bikini Bar. We're up the street from that, not towards the gate, but towards the field, towards the south bathrooms. So where we were at there really wasn't bad. If we turned the air conditioner on, only thing we could hear is the buttholes that drove their motorcycles at 3 o'clock in the morning, revving them up. They got no weeder between their legs. They have to compensate for what they have because they don't have anything. So in that case, you know, other than that, but I mean, it's no different than camping somewhere where you're close to the highway. And every once in a while you hear a vehicle drive by.
So Buffalo, he's on.
But for party-wise, for people driving around stupid at night, yes.
I don't know. Somebody said, it's not as crowded. It's probably not as crowded as last Friday night. But there's a lot of people that have gone up to Sturgis.
So yes, this is not as crowded as it was Monday night or Tuesday night. Most people, a lot of people left on Wednesday. This year, we have not had as many people come in on Wednesday. We've seen more people leave than we've seen come into town. So that's kind of different for Sturgis. I think a lot of people ended up coming way before the rally than come in towards the end of the rally.
That's all right. Kenny G down.
Kenny G wants what?
Kenny J, not Kenny G.
Oh.
We used to DJ, so we played a lot of Kenny G
For ready music.
We'll have to ask for you when we go, because like I said, when we went, the guy kind of wanted to run us off. So I don't know. I ride my motorcam, my own adventure. Fayetteville, Arkansas. Robert, let us know good places to ride and places to go.
Audio is great. It's really, really loud. So if you get to the point where you can't really hear us, let us know.
Or if we're screaming at you guys, because to us it sounds like we can't hardly hear each other. So I don't know how you guys can hear us. So Robert, Ingerson. No, it's not Ingersoll. Ingerson. Email us, COPANDTAMS@yahoo.com about rides to go on down there in Fayetteville, places to go. We heard, I think the Cat House is a good place to go. So let us know if we've never been down that way before. Chicago. Thomas is in Chicago.
Yeah, I know. And I couldn't just replace the clip. I had to buy the view. 55 bucks.
Yeah, like, is that me on there? How did you get a picture of me on there?
That's what that girl thought we took a picture of her showing herself off.
Oh, I'm glad you get the audio's great. Somebody said Michigan. I know what you mean. Your volume was perfect. You're in Sturgis. Yeah, I know. It's very noisy here, so I'm glad you guys are hearing us. Okay.
You really need to look at the end and go up. Somebody said they couldn't hear us. You're way far away. Friday the 13th.
Yep, it is Friday the 13th. He always says that's his lucky day.
No, there's Curtis. He's seen us on Adam's video.
Okay, that's good. That's you guys. Thanks, David. Minnesota Addicted to Sturgis YouTube stuff. Like your whole. And, I know. For all you guys that couldn't make it, I'm sorry. Hopefully next year you guys will get to make it. Oh, they do have a band out there at the Sephora campground. That's out there in Piedmont. So if you guys want to go out there, they're giving away prizes. Thanks for watching us. Jacksonville, Florida, Renegades Garage. Boo-boo watching from Massachusetts. All right, thanks, Dry Davis. Thanks for coming up and watching. That's pretty. That's what that means. Yeah, they're probably. It depends. There's probably 12 states that you can't get those silencer in. No, she actually works for the company. We asked them last year. She was there.
There's
Mohawk Live. Where are you
back in
at?
Arizona.
They stayed at Camp 5 on the 6th and 7th. Had to come out.
You should have gone by. We owed you a beer. Now we got to come all the way back to Arizona to give you a beer.
We can meet up with you back home. We'll probably be in December, though, because I don't know if we're going to be home before that. Drinking a Budweiser. I like Budweiser. Any live sex shows at the Strip? Not that I
We didn't see any. But we didn't stay out late. There was a lot of blow-up toys and a lot of. Where was the girl that was running around with one stuck? Oh, that was out of the Terrific Tuesday. She was running around with one stuck in her pants.
Yeah. It was a double-ended one.
No, we're not going to Ocean City at this point.
You know what happened last night?
Yes. What we heard is the Hells Angels had a scuffle. We're not sure with who or what or when. There was no guns involved. Police came and detained some of them, did their investigation, and opened the street. They closed the street down because you know how when a group of people get together, how bad things can happen? That's why they blocked the streets off. So that's all we're hearing. No other information at this time. South Dakota is really, really good about keeping a lid on everything. Pardoned by the Goats Bank mayor. Now I'm free. Now I can do radio commercial for Piggly Wiggly pineapples. Is that the guy from Goats Bank? Or is that somebody else?
That's Dallas from Goats Bank, Tennessee. Minnesota. We're all caught up. Hi from Chicago. Thomas Sanders. Saunders or Sanders? Sanders. Went to school with Tim Sanders. You can shop online at Hogs and Heifers.
I wonder who do that. We're not even at Hogs and Heifer, but you can buy online at Hogs and Heifer. You get you a hog and a heifer there.
That's in Vegas.
Oh, they're advertising.
Downtown Vegas. They're probably trying to promote the Vegas rally. It probably isn't
No,
gonna.
this is September that they're talking about. 9/11, 9/24, 9/30. So they're not even. That's not even at the
Well,
church.
9:30 is when it starts.
No, 9:30 to 10:20. No.
Yes, 9:30 to 10:02. The rally. That's when Vegas rally is.
September.
The last day in September and the first weekend. Well, that's probably pre-rally stuff.
What about the one here that says 12/5?
I don't know what that is. That's their calendar. Hog and Heifer's calendar of events. So do we. We're looking for stuff. Oh. Thomas Sanders says hi again.
2 more people wearing masks. That's 4 now.
Yep. North Carolina's rock on, Tim says. We're all caught up again. More girls.
They didn't look very exciting.
She was smiling. Some of these other girls aren't smiling. 277 on. Thanks for watching. Thanks for being here with us.
Where are we? We are on Main Street and 3rd Street, downtown Sturgis. We can even see the Sturgis sign from here. Here come some more girls walking this way. Nope, they're going to turn. Sorry.
It's starting to get dark, so it's 8:09. So yeah, between 8 and 8:30 is when it starts to get dark. Somebody asked that earlier. Just stop for fuel 2 hours out. So you're coming this way, living in the gray, or you're heading home? Hello from Olympia. Is that Washington? Would you ride out this way? Oh yeah, it does say Washington. We was gonna go up that way beginning of the 2020 when everything went nuts, and so we never made it up that way. Right now we have 279 people watching. We've had Monkey, Professional Monkey, we saw Understandable, we saw what is it? Top Devil? Top Devil. And I don't know. Did you see anybody else?
We've seen a few small stations that are going to contact us. We're going to try to help them.
A couple that are just starting out.
We never seen the Henri one was out here. The Badgers we seen for a few minutes.
Oh, yeah.
We even know who they are. They broke that world record of the longest poker run.
Yeah.
Not a whole lot happened. Oh, we could move over one more. Want to set the counter up too late.
Somebody got us. Somebody beat us. 909 in the Spain.
Right?
909 in Gulf Spain, Tennessee. I don't know why that cracks me up.
She gets amused easily.
Right there. What are you doing looking at the girls? He always looks at other girls.
She points them out when I miss them. She'll say, "Did you see that girl?" And I'm like, "Where?" She's gone now. After you've been married a while, it doesn't really matter after that to look around.
What does it say? You can look but don't touch?
Most of the ones that we've been together so long now, I don't think anybody else would put up with the other one. Goes to Popo.
Have you heard a lot of feedback sometimes? Breaking up, lots of background noise tonight. Oh, I don't know. Neil says there's a lot of background noise. Everybody else said they could hear us loud and clear.
So how does it sound? It will turn this way. Lean this way.
Oh, Buffalo. This is our first year at Sturgis, and we're hooked. We're hooked and be back next year. I know, it's fun. It's a great place to come. David Hamilton. Yeah, we saw Horny Mike. Did you see him on the video? Ask it over, I guess.
I'm going to switch chairs.
We're playing musical chairs. If I can get in. Ow, ow. I can't get my leg in.
Well, put the other leg in first.
There you go. You missed one. Yeah, that's better, I guess. No, you're not.
Technical difficulties.
I couldn't get on my seat.
She's going to talk a while because the sound's getting too bad. Look all the way at the bottom. Right now, how does it sound? Can you guys still hear us?
Sounds good.
All right.
Hearing you fine in Baltimore. Hear you guys fine. All right. I don't know. Maybe Neil, maybe you got some stuff in your background. Breaking up a little in and out, James says. But that was before everybody else. Look at the menu. Bob Put Ham won't let you order. Sounds good. What's El Buffalo? El Buffalo has a YouTube channel too.
We just seen them. I think that's somebody that the monkey guy knows. So we don't really know them. Never met them. Never really watched their channel.
I think that's what it's called, El Buffalo.
Yeah.
I think he's been on a lot of our lives.
He's got a beard and stuff. We don't watch everybody.
I know it's hard. Yes, Horny Mike is still on the Counts TV
Yeah,
show.
there was a thing that came out the other day. Is Horny Mike still on there? Don't believe everything you see on YouTube. We try to bring you the truth, the facts, and actually what's going on.
Sounds like you're talking into a vocoder. VOCODER. Charlie says it sounds good. I don't
Mike's
know.
more pointing towards you than me.
No, I don't know. So can you hear me or him? David Hamilton says all's good. So They don't want to see you. They don't want to see me. There. He's losing his voice. So might be in for a few days of peace and quiet.
No. Well, I wake up in the morning and the voice ain't too bad. But as the day goes on, well, that and we're meeting a lot of subscribers and they're asking questions. How did you get started? What made you do this? Why are you doing motorcycle rallies? And all that. Then I get other people that come up and say, you know, we're thinking about a YouTube channel. Can you give us some advice? And I'm like, yeah, anything you want to know? Oh, what kind of cameras do you have? And we go through them. So I'm constantly talking to people. And that's fine. We're glad to talk to people. We're glad to help anybody that wants to get into YouTube. We grew really, really fast. I actually, if you go back a year, maybe not quite a year, 8 months ago, I actually started some videos on how to start a YouTube channel. And it was my Wednesday video. And not very many people watched it. So after about 3 or 4 weeks, I said, I guess nobody wants to watch it. I ain't going to talk about it no more.
Two Piston Dog. Meant what's up El Buffalo. Damn autocorrect. Oh, he wanted to say what's up, not who is he. So he already knows El Buffalo. So.
Well, that's like the bouncing ball. You can jump around with the bouncing ball and follow the music. It says Sturgis 21, Sturgis 21.
Oh,
He's shaking the baby.
I think she said it's her birthday. I don't know. You guys are working hard. Hope you can rest this weekend. Yep, we will. We'll sleep in a couple days. We'll have to see when Rod wants to do his thing. And then a couple people.
We have a lot of videos, so probably every day I'm going to still put a video out. Probably go back to our normal time, about 4 o'clock Mountain Time, putting out a video probably for the next week or so. So I'll have more time to work. A lot of the videos I need to really spend time to get them down because of there's stuff that's all over. I got everything in a file, but some days we film, like we got the brewery here. They just opened the brewery. It's really a cool place. They didn't get the food going. I'm really bad that I didn't get them up before the rally was over, but they're going to be open year round. You can check it out. We got the brewmaster, young kid. He's in his late 20s, I guess, but he looks like a kid to us.
Yeah.
And very, very smart guy. We watched him. He showed us a bunch of stuff, and I was surprised they let us go back there and watch all that. So we got to
do. Patang or Putang?
No, Putang is something else. This is Patang.
Well, Buffalo's talking to Two Piston Dog.
El Buffalo's on?
Prison just yet to come. Yeah, 273 people on.
All right.
How many thumbs up do we have? Don't forget the thumbs up if you just came on.
Oh, yeah. 283 thumbs up. 4 losers. You know, that's like the El Buffalo guy. How many? You always get at least 1 or 2 morons to put thumbs down. I don't know if people accidentally hit the wrong one, and I've done that when I do comments. I write back to all of you guys, write something back. You only put emojis on. I try to put emoji back up. But we always want to thank everybody, and thanks for watching, all that kind of stuff. And if you have a question, we try to answer that. So those are some of the.
I know where we're going to be on Sunday.
And where are you going to be on Sunday? Sunday, we're going to do a live, and it's going to be right out front of Loud American across the street where we normally are, either the first or second table. We shouldn't have any trouble on Sunday getting in there. So we're going to try to get there a little early. Normally, we get there a couple hours before it starts. So if you're in town, you want to hang around, come down there around 3:30, 4 o'clock. I think we're going to go live at 5 Mountain Time. It's 5 here. And so you guys can check it out.
Art's on.
Oh, there's Art.
So they want to know what kind of pipes you got, too.
Price for what?
Pipes on your bike.
Oh, I have Screaming Eagles. But what I got on the front, what made it louder is going with the S&S pipes on the front without the converter in it. Made it loud. I don't really like how it sounds. I don't know what I got. What do you have? Art, tell us what pipes you have on your bike. I think he's got Manson
Reinhardt's.
Oh, does he have Reinhardt?
Well, his old bike had Reinhardt's. I don't know what he's
I
got
think he
now.
took the old ones off and put them on the new bike.
Tammy McDonald. Yes, we had square fish for dinner. If you don't know what square fish is, go to McDonald's and get a fish sandwich.
They have it. Yeah, El Buffalo says up always. Well, yeah, we always want everybody to give a thumbs up, but you always get a few people that always put you that thumbs down, which I don't know if it's people hit at the wrong button. It's just clowns. Art's just laughing at me. Reinhardt is what he's got on it with the racing babble.
Oh.
Art's bike sounds really good. Here, Art, swing by here so we can hear your pipes and we'll put them on
It'll
the
take him
channel.
a few hours to get here.
Yeah.
Sharon's giving us a thumbs up. Big Twin 99 is from Angel City in the Philippines. Videos look great. Thank you. Thanks for watching in the Philippines. What time is it there?
Oh, I did get my nipple rings. Can you see them? Oh, it's not video now.
Bob is a summer.
Art's still laughing.
Yeah.
Laughing that he can't get out here in time?
I don't know.
Might hear his pipes.
He should have came with us.
You didn't say what cup holder you want.
Sub-Zero. We used to have a big box of beads.
Somebody collected a lot of beads. I've got a whole lot of pictures and videos from New Orleans. So believe me, I know all about New Orleans. I know how to do beads. We know how to do it all. So yes. Here, see with the video channel, I don't have to give stuff away. Oh, Art's going to come out next year. There you go.
That's what he says. I'm holding you to that, Art.
Maybe we can get you, depending on where we stay, maybe we can get you one of them log sheds you can stay in. You have to do some work, though. You have to do some video in it.
10:20 on Saturday in the Philippines.
Art, when you see our terrific Tuesday, 50 girls. I got great video of all of it. We were up on top of a picnic table, clear shot to the girls, 50 of them. Somebody was in the back doing video with all the girls after the fact. So wait
I
till
was
you
going
see
to send
that.
you some pictures, but I was going to let Bob send them.
Art's going to bring a 10.
Here
You're
you
not going to sleep in a 10.
I know.
If you want that, I'll pick you up a tent now. So as soon as Buffalo Chip ends up, there'll be a ton of tents.
Yeah.
So I'll pick you one up if that's what you want a tent. Might even be able to get you the blow-up mattress, the pillow, and the blanket too.
So Jeff Biscamp said, do a shout out for them.
What Art say now? I'll
Yeah.
bring the tent.
Yeah, that's what he said. Oh my gosh, the stories I can tell you about New Orleans. Plenty of these.
Yes.
Yep. Yep.
Voodoo 13 is probably in New Orleans, but yes, we've been to New Orleans about 5 or 6 times. And
We used to go every year.
if you look
when we lived
really
in St.
hard,
Louis.
somebody's got a lot of pictures. We've had some friends that said, "Hey, we seen you on Main Street or Bourbon Street." We like the
Sorry, David.
in New Orleans. We like the blacksmith shop. That's where we go for our
Hurricanes.
hurricanes. That's why I make hurricanes.
They wanna
That's my
know-
drink.
I want to know when the next fashion show is going to be.
I know a lot of people said they really, really like that.
I thought it was horrible.
What we're gonna do is, what we want to do is get a couple of the girls that we know, like our little friend.
So what's your name?
Why? So you want to know?
All right. So wave to the camera.
The subscriber?
No.
Or just picked him out of the crowd?
Well, somebody said, introduce the guy behind you. He just keeps staring at the camera.
He's like, who are those people? Are they somebody famous? Yes, we are. Actually, here in town, we went to Uncle Louie's and ate lunch, and he says, you can't believe how many people we had come in here that said, guys taking pictures of us.
Where?
Right here. You see the fellow, he's taking it up high.
No. None of us.
We're cameras, we're so stars, and we're with the paparazzis after us. Paparazzi. But Uncle Louie said, you can't believe how many people come in and say that Bob and Tam sent us here. He bought us lunch again today. And great guy. I still, doesn't matter because it's free lunch or not. It's still a great place to eat.
Yeah.
We had the roast beef today. Got a little cold because I yacked too long to people. But, Art, I want one like the guy you interviewed the other day, the tent and the bike trailer. He had a cup holder?
No. The guy that pulled the trailer behind his bike, that's the tent he wants.
Oh, you want a tent camper?
So
I don't think anybody's going to leave one of those behind, but if they do, I'll snag it.
says Two Fishing Dogs said he put Cobra full exhaust on his electric glide from the Screaming Eagles, and he likes them better, the Cobra.
So I don't know. We didn't really listen to pipes this time like I normally do. I got the new tire. I got the shocks. We're going to get some free stuff from Cyril and put on my bike whenever I get time to do that.
That's right.
So
Heck,
I'm going to put a bunch of lights on my bike. Art, did you see that? You can get lights to light up your engine. And you can have
Hi,
them
Neil.
colored any
Good luck.
color you want. But so you got to videotape all this stuff if you want anything free, Art.
I'm gonna try.
She's had hand grenades and she was a bad girl.
That's why I quit drinking, because of hand grenades. They're good. Oh,
With a shot.
oh my gosh. Yeah, they
She
go
won't
down
drink that.
good, but boy, I had no idea what happened that night. And I woke up with a black eye, cut over
Broken
my
toe.
forehead, and a broken toe. And I have no
Ended
idea
up
what
face down in the gutter. And you know what's in the gutter in Bourbon Street?
Hi, Stephen. Well, let's not go there.
That's
that
why
was
she
not
quit
a
drinking.
good night.
That's why she quit drinking.
Yeah. South Dakota is lucky to have Christy Knoll. She's great. Tam, please, so a good place to get a patch made for my vest. Any ideas?
Do you want to make a patch, a custom patch? If you want that, we have the perfect guy. So come back and tell me if you want a custom patch made.
Hang it to the cup. You could have put mind erasers. I know. You know, and I used to drink and I never got hangovers. And then that night, and I never didn't remember what happened the night before. But yeah, that night I have no idea what
Dallas
happened.
wants to go spank patch.
I'm gonna put big pants for my cut. There you go. I'll check them out.
Well, you
next
can look at
year.
the catalog. Go to 03d.com and you can look at all their stuff online.
They don't have. Are you talking Art? Are you talking about a camper?
Well, I think he's talking about the lights I was talking about on putting on his
Oh.
bike. If you've seen those lights, then check them out next year.
Don't make a biker.
Oh, Art, we just bought an acre lot in Bullhead
Bullhead
City.
City.
Well, actually not in Bullhead, it's in the county. We're going to build a 50 by 60 building, waiting for the money to come in now. But the lot I bought Monday. So we're going to build that garage that I always wanted. So you can come out and live in the garage if you want.
So Amber, are you the one that was looking for a patch? Because the guy that we know, it's called
Jax.
Thunder Roads in Kingman, Arizona.
You send him a picture, tell him Bob and Tam sent you. He'll even make, like we're looking at maybe getting some giant back patches, what they call them, motor MC patches, and the big circle, and have this put on the back of our jackets. I got a price for these. Well, I think I'm going to change it because I think what I'm going to do, I don't know if I can do it on this or not.
Put it down there, maybe on the road.
We're going to put a motorcycle in here, maybe down here on the road. I have to see my son-in-law makes these for me. We don't want to take the trailer off, but we want to add a motorcycle. I thought I could put it on the side with the windows away. And you don't get a back shot.
I don't know where you're from. Zero.com. Yes.
So,
Okay.
Zero
So
3D. You got to put 3, 0, 3, the letter 3, and then a D. Like it's 3D picture. So it's 0, 3D. So look at the catalog. And once we get that garage, it'll be done like in February or March of next year.
somebody else in Brazil.
We'll be able to work in the garage.
So
Fun stuff.
yes. So the two girls that are talking, Amber and Melanie, if you go, it's called Thunder Roads.
Like a road you drive on.
Yeah. And
Okay.
Thunder, like lightning thunder. And then it's in Kingman, Kingman, Arizona. Google that. And then you should get a phone number. I don't know
You
if
have to
he's
send
got
him
a
a picture. He's
website.
got an email. He's got a website, I think.
Does he?
And he's got a Facebook page and stuff, but you can get his email. And his name's Jack. Great
Jack
guy.
Alexander.
And you send him a picture of what you want, or tell him what you want if you just want it written out. But we sent him these, and he can make a patch just like this. And I don't remember the price. He gave me like 10 different prices depending on how many we ordered. But now, since I'm thinking about putting them on, I was going to see if you guys wanted to order some. If you wanted these to put on the back of your jacket, you know, like a motorcycle club patch. And then we're not going to get anything for the top and the bottom. We might get one that says ding and put across the top. But not
Or get a little one that you can put on your jacket.
Yeah. And we're going to have some shirts made up here. As soon as I get time to sit down and do that. I don't know about time next week, but in the next couple of weeks, we're going to make up some shirts and we'll open up a brand new store for you guys to order shirts that ones that I wear, she wears. That's Deb and Mike.
Oh, yeah. Hi, guys. How's those cranberries?
Yep, there's Cyril 3D, Shock, and all is the engine light head. Them on mine, love them. And they're pretty neat. You can set it with, I don't know if that's the one, but you can set it to, you can pick a color. I think you can work it off your phone. So it looks pretty neat. There's a bunch of stuff. I didn't think I'd really want anything from Cyril. And then after I started looking at I was going to put like Art's got, my buddy Art, he's got the tail lights between the bags and the fenders, and then the ones along the bottom. And then I might change. Yeah. So I think I'm going to get that. I think I might change my cup holders. After all these years, I've had chubby cup holders. I might try the Cyril ones. It's with the big mugs in them when they're full. It seems to move around a little bit. I'd like to get away from that.
Me.
But
Dallas wants to know if anybody else would want a goat spank patch.
you want a goat spank patch? Where you going to put it on?
I'll find something. I know. I don't have any cuts left. 247 people on. Give us a thumbs up, please.
306 thumbs up.
All
Doing
right.
really good on the thumbs up tonight. Thank
That's
you all.
good, yeah.
So we got about another
It's
30.
not really for us. It's for YouTube. So they.
There you go. Goose wants one, Dallas. Yeah, that one works off the app, the one I was talking about. Which that looks pretty neat, and I was never really into lights. But I mean, there's some states you can't drive with lights on your engine. You can only have marker
Does
lights.
that wear down your battery? I know people park their bikes and turn their lights on. Does that wear down your
Yeah.
battery?
Well, if they're running on LEDs, they would use a lot of electricity. So they use less than an amp. So if you had a new battery, I mean, if you did it all through the rally, you were here for 12 days, yeah, you could ruin your battery. Left it on all the time. But it is low voltage.
They're neat looking though. I like them. Just smashed it. Thank you, Amber. She's the one that's gonna go get a patch too.
Oh, we got another 5 down now. We got 5 thumbs down. I always look at that. You know,
Everybody
if I go on a
is
channel,
entitled to their
well, I do.
opinion.
I have never given anybody a thumbs down. And I watch a lot of, I used to watch a lot of YouTube. I don't watch as much now because we're doing this. Too busy. But, you know, I never gave anybody a thumbs down. If I watch somebody's video and I didn't like it, it's kind of like TV. When you're thumbing with the remote control, you don't want to watch something, I don't watch it. I move on. You know, if I watch somebody's YouTube channel and they're cussing or whatever they're doing, it's not something I'm interested in, I flip it. There's even people that we watch on a regular basis. We watch, Woodsy Willow is,
Wonder Hussy.
Wonder Hussy. And she had a video on last night. She was talking about this hot spring and it got really boring and I just turned her off. And I watched about 20 minutes of it and I'm like, I'm done with her for that day. You know, we're going to watch more videos of her, but I mean, not every video.
We watched it up to a certain point and then we were done watching and.
Our AC service guy is here. Have to drop off.
All right. Bye, Art. I hope you get AC. Oh my
yeah,
gosh, it's probably hot out
than hell
there.
Bye, Art.
Write it down. Yeah. See you later. Silly folks. I don't know. Everybody's entitled to their opinion. So whatever.
Yeah. And I also see, you know, I think it's just like here. I have a lot of trouble with my thumbnails and people, it seems like YouTube pulls them off because it shows too much of this or that. Then I go on other people like the Fender Bunny Fender, whatever her name is. She's got one up today or yesterday or whatever, pre-rally. And you can see her in the background there standing next to a bike. She's got pasties on. It's a see-through shirt. Well, a thumbnail I had a couple of days ago was one of the bartenders that actually had pasties on and she had a swimsuit on. And YouTube pulled it off. Said you can't use that. But then I go on these channels and she goes, well, how many people do they have? Well, Fender Bender, he's funny. He's got way more than I've got. So
I thought maybe it was the smaller channels they weren't really looking at or something,
yeah,
but
it's crazy. I've had girls that were at a wrestling match in the Cabbage Patch and they pulled that because 2 girls were grabbing each other in a wrestling move. And I even wrote back and said, these girls are wrestling. They're in swimsuits. There's nothing being shown here. Nope. They pulled it off 5 times. I finally just said, screw it. I'll just take it off.
So Art, if you're still on here, Amber says bye.
There you
Art's
go.
always looking for
There you
a
go,
friend.
Amber. Amber likes Art. Art's a good guy.
Yeah,
He's one of our friends. He's never been on YouTube yet.
Dallas says it's not you, Bob. People are hating on Goat Spank too. I saw Bunny Fender.
But did you see that one
What,
she just did the
thumbnail?
other day with the pasties on? It said like pre-rally video. I didn't watch her video, but I mean, I was looking at thumbnails because I'm just tired of YouTube. Seems like, so I know like if you looked at this video right now, somebody could red flag it and say that they talk sexual stuff, and then they give you limited commercials. So as long as they're still putting commercials, I really don't care if it's a Budweiser commercial or if they're doing another YouTube channel. The commercials are commercials. They all pay the same. So it doesn't really affect me, but I know people do that. And last year during the rally, I had quite a few videos that the thumbnails got pulled off of. This year I've kind of watched it, but the one I put up the other day of the girl, there was nothing wrong with her. But then somebody else put one on too. I don't know who it was. There was another one she asked, and the guy had 400,000 subscribers and was showing way more skin than what mine was showing, and they let that guy go. So I don't know. Vendor money, I guess is what it's called.
Hi, Saul. Thank you for subscribing. He says he's a new subscriber from Chi-Town. So I guess that's Chicago, isn't it? Chi-Town, the Windy City.
Vendor money. That's what they're called. That's what she's called.
Yeah.
I wonder if she rides that motorcycle in that bikini all the time. If she ever burns her leg.
I don't know. I'd be scared.
YouTube is almost as bad as Facebook. You're right. And I don't know. To me, it's like we've got Prime Cut Pro. And he's a big YouTuber. He's got almost 1 million. He's around 900,000. And he's a friend of ours. He watched our channel last year. And we meet him. We just seen him a bunch of times this year. He was out at Terrific Tuesday with us. Talked to him all the time. Bought him a beer. I owed him a beer from the contest we had. Yep. He entered our contest for our Sturgis prize. We didn't buy nothing this year for that. We got to do that tomorrow.
Yeah, tomorrow will be the last day.
Usually you get 2 for 1 price. So we save a little bit of money when we buy that. So I got a bunch of posters of the girl from, that's a Sturgis model that was on our poster.
From the
we got about 6 of them. When I went in the office the other day, they were all gone. So look, I grabbed them. We'll see what else Woody will give us. You know, that's something that I haven't figured out yet. That Rod that owns the Buffalo chip has been really, really nice to us. He's pretty much, I probably could have asked him to fly my drone and he probably would have let me. The marketing guy, which is Cody, he told me, no, don't fly the drone. And I did fly it. And I haven't really even got it out. I tried to get it out, but it ended up, batteries were too low. I couldn't get it started. Plus, it's been so long since I flown, I forgot how to turn it on. It wouldn't come on. So.
Well, you thought the batteries were right, because I guess if
they were only half charged, but when it was as windy as it was, I wouldn't have sent it up with just half charged batteries.
Hi, Carlos in New Jersey. So it's For Her Skin. They're watching together.
So that was talking about Woody. So,
Goose said, yeah, he saw the thumbnail. He didn't watch the video. He just looked at the thumbnail.
The funny Fender bunny?
Yeah.
I did that too. I mean, she's always in a swimming suit. And you know, nothing wrong with her. Nice body, nice girl. I've watched it. I don't think I've ever watched a complete video of hers. But I mean, that's okay. And, but I mean, hopefully she realizes that 90% of the guys are watching her because she's in a swimming suit. Because I know that. It's like the girls we let do their shout out for their Instagram accounts and all that. And I'm like, yeah, sure. Because I know most of you guys aren't really paying attention to what they're saying anyway. You're just looking and checking them out.
No, but we're going to get a pilot's license for the drone.
Yes. We're not really. But when we get the new license, we're going to get the bigger drone and a better one. But I'm not going to spend the extra money right now on a better drone until we get our license.
Oh, that's cool. Somebody just said they came out here last month in June to take ownership of their new Indian Roadmaster Elite. So they rode some of the Black Hills before they went home and then visited the monuments.
That's good.
That's pretty cool. Where are you from? You drove all the way out here to get your Indian. Thanks, Thomas.
And out here it was. The Indian dealer was very, very nice to us. We got really good attention by, is it Lauren?
Yeah.
Indian dealer. Look, I remember somebody's name. And she was really nice, very helpful. Was glad. Went out there and did the appreciation day. If you ever bought a motor, even if you bought a used bike like a Harley or Yamaha, whatever they sold, you still got to go out to their appreciation day. So that was really neat. Got a couple hundred Indians out there. We videotaped that all for them and the people. A few interviews, and that was pretty neat. We actually got a BMW dealer here. Well, actually, corporate talked to us, which is very shocking because most corporate people don't want to talk to us, but they can.
So, Night Train, FEV.
I have several still working to get
107. I don't know if do you have a YouTube channel? Oh,
I said yes to several drones.
So they keep asking this SB3
Have you read The Forbidden Laws of Success? No.
Who'd you go see? Zig Ziglar? Was that it?
I've done a lot of sales stuff. And because that's kind of that's what life is about. You're selling yourself all day long. So
I agree, Amber.
I can sell ice cubes to Eskimos, so I've learned that success in business. What we've learned in the businesses that we've owned, we're mainly in the automotive business. What I've learned is the less overhead you have, the more money you can make, and the longer you'll stay in business. And people might look at, and you also have to do, if you're going to be in a business, you have to have something you enjoy doing. And that's the only reason we do this, is if I didn't like doing this, it's definitely not for the money. I gave up a very lucrative job, a union job, and I didn't do a whole lot of work. I could do enough to get by. What?
Tammy McDonald's vote for Bob Beting 2024.
No, I was union president, and they actually wanted me to run for some offices in California, and I said no. After dealing with a union and dealing with people and what you have to do.
Dealt with some of the people. Nancy Pelosi up in Sacramento.
I don't want nothing to do with politics. That's why I'm really, really anti-politics, because now we vote, but all politicians are crooks, and we'll leave it at that. And no matter where they're at.
Night Train FBV says, yes, he does have a YouTube channel, so go check him out. Night Train, is that the name of your YouTube channel, Night Train FBV? So, how is 5G doing in your area, the invisible rainbow?
All right, I don't know, does it show? I can't tell if we're in 5G or not. I don't think they have 5G out here. My AT&T might be running on 5G because we got AT&T. Right now, out there, AT&T sucks. And the Verizon messed up the other day. A lot of people, we told you about getting the visible phone. Get the visible phone. What ended up happening was I signed up on my PayPal account because a lot of the things we buy and the money that comes from YouTube and all that goes into my PayPal account. So that way we keep the bills separate. So what happened with the visible was we got the visible phone. I've had the phone for a couple of months, and I signed up for automatic payment. Well, the other day when we tried to do Adam do his live feed, this phone went off. We had no internet. Why it was going in and out, I don't know. So when I got back, I checked the email and it said, "Oh, you haven't made your visible payment." So I clicked on it and said, "Oh, would you like to pay it with your PayPal, your regular payment?" And I'm like, "Of course." Well, the only good thing is now only $40 a month for 5G unlimited and everything. I signed up for $50 and I'm only getting charged $40, no tax, no nothing. Visible, best phone company you can get. It uses Verizon. So even though that got screwed up, I just have to remember now that every month I just need to pay it instead of automatic payment.
So why are we old? I guess because we were born.
Why are you old? We're old because we grew up a long time ago. Not as old as dirt, and we're not old as Christ yet, but we're getting there.
It's a fine line right there. If you have a medical marijuana card
you
from your
it
state,
inside
your wherever you're at.
Now, there's other rules. Like if you go to a campground or you're in a hotel or you're somewhere in private land, and if they tell you it's okay to do it, you can do it. The police will not come out to somebody's private property unless you're in a house, you got the window open, and the smoke's blowing in the neighbor's house. They can call and come and arrest you.
Dallas wants to buy 2 dozen of your finest ice cubes. Said you could sell ice cubes to Eskimos.
Oh, right. I've also got an extra lot over at the beach over in Arizona that I'm selling for $1.5 million if you're interested. I'm a low rider. Now, you ever wonder why guys turn their stereos up so loud? I always say they got something, they're compensating for something they don't have anymore. Or maybe it's shriveled up and now it's a we don't. You got a joke to tell you about that. Maybe you can do that one day for them.
I don't know. No, there are no restrictions on handlebars here. There used to be back in the day, but not anymore.
Handlebars can be farther than you can reach, and they're still legal. That was in 2015, I think they changed that law. If you watch our Chief Police, we talk about handlebars.
Yep. Michigan's in the house.
We make Sturgis old. What do you mean we make Sturgis old? How do we make Sturgis old?
Old people. Well, we're all getting older. We're not getting any younger.
Which it is. You know, the average, you look at it like for instance, my son-in-laws. The problem they have is you can't really afford to come out here. So until you've gotten through your life and gotten into a better place, it's tough to come out here. You know, when we came out here before, we took our 2-week vacation at work and had to set that up. A couple times she had to go home early and just different things. And we would come out here, we'd take a 2-week vacation, and we were here from Thursday to Thursday. And we did a lot of riding. We always camped. We never stayed in a tent. We did a tent a long time ago, and somebody here don't like a tent.
Not anymore.
Done it, been it, soaked, wet, rain.
Back issues.
It rained
feet
3 days
issues.
straight while we were down at Merrimack Caverns in Missouri with my mom in the tent. And she said that weekend, I will never sleep in a tent again.
End of story.
Yeah. So we've never slept in a tent since.
Weather has been great this year. Yes, there are no restriction on handlebars. That's what she said. Havasu rocks. Are you down there, Amber? Havasu, Arizona? There, Hair Farmer, Harry the Farmer. We need to find him. He's been out here a lot too.
Well, we've been standing here for almost 2 hours right here on the corner.
He's staying out at Hart Ranch. Are you at Hart Ranch or are you down here in Sturgis? We wanted to interview him too.
If you stay long enough, Hart Ranch is where whatever his name's at, isn't it?
Carter. Yeah,
Carter.
they didn't know Carter and Sandy.
Well, but I mean, we may go out there next week
Yeah.
and do pancakes at what's the place across the street where Michael Keaton's that
Kevin Costner.
whatever.
It's Fort.
I don't know, but they have a thing
Fort
here.
something.
All you can eat pancakes. We're probably going to do that next week with another friend. And if you're still there next week, we're going to go out there and meet with them. You come meet with us with them.
We can all
They're
have
good people.
pancakes together.
Yeah.
And they actually stay at Hart Ranch too. So thanks on my handlebar
don't
ride.
have,
I'm coming in 2022. Sounds
We don't have a
good,
beach and
Travis.
goat bank. Well, that means you're not a very good salesman. But yes, we do have a beautiful one in Arizona. We even got the Golden Gate Bridge that goes across it.
No, we've got the London Bridge that goes across there.
No, that goes across the river.
Well, that's
Go
still a
across-
beach.
Doesn't go across my oceanfront property.
I've noticed a lot of trikes there this year. Bike crowder is aging, but still riding. That's right.
You know, one of the things I didn't see a lot of this year, not very many Can-Ams are here. There was a lot more last year than there is this year. I think I've seen
Few.
one.
No, I've seen probably about a dozen. Yep. So, wife believes camping means room service and added bonus must love rustic camping. That's not bad either.
Well, we know you're at Hart Ranch, but how long are you there? We're asking if you're still going to be there next week.
Thanks, Rafi. It's sad. Loud music won't help. Micro. Oh, I get it. Micro. This is sad. Loud music won't help it.
About Fort Hayes.
Oh
Yeah,
yeah,
that's
Fort
it.
Hayes. That's right. That's where we're gonna go eat pancakes. I don't know what
Yeah, one day
day,
next week.
but I'll let you know.
If you're still here.
I think. Did you
But
email
for
me?
sure, you need to know how long is he going to be here?
How long are you gonna be here, Harry the Farmer? I don't know what that is.
That's right, Mexican. I don't know what language that is, but thanks.
Just want to put it out there. Love America, bikers. God bless the family of all of us. Yes. He
I leave
leaves
for home on
Sunday morning.
We probably won't make it.
Yeah.
Unless you want to eat pancakes, how are you leaving on Sunday morning?
Yeah, we could go out there early Sunday. What else is going on Sunday? Oh, we're gonna do a live, but we can be
That's
back by
okay.
then.
In California, but got a place in Arizona. Actually, Art lives in California. He lives in Corona. He has a house.
He does.
Single guy.
He's a good guy.
Got a great job.
We're trying to fix you up, Art.
He's already got offline, so he's
I know.
Fender Bunny is
Your
in
neighbor
the
at the
neighborhood at
chip.
the chip.
Oh, really?
I haven't seen her.
I don't know. I haven't either.
Yeah.
Well, we're not at the chip that much, really. We
Oh,
thought we'd
it's
be
like
there
Adam
more.
Sandoval. He's at the chip too, but
Yep.
he's in the VIP behind the stage, and you can't get in there. I could get in there, but because we're special people, you just can't believe what we get to do in this town. I don't know what's going on, but I mean, we get a lot of pull like in Daytona. Well, actually, we probably got more pull here now than we had in Daytona. We don't really know any city officials in Daytona.
No. We'll have to see if we can talk to the chief because we did go to the police station
Yeah.
and talk to an officer, but maybe now they'll let us talk to the chief there too. Bye, Dallas. Oh, Piggleman, funky, Piggly Wiggly,
Oh, he's got to run down to Piggly Wiggly.
and get some pineapples.
Yeah, the monkey guy didn't know that's what pineapples
He's
meant.
like,
He's not going to talk about pineapples on his channel.
did anyone die out there on
Yes,
motorcycles?
a lot of them. We haven't
At
got a
least
total.
12.
Well, 12 as of last week. We're in a new week. I'm saying we're probably over 20. A lot of people
Sylvia.
died. People getting hit by cars and trucks. Stupid people hitting motorcyclists. We don't know. We seen one the other night. We're pretty sure that guy died. Night Dallas.
Yeah. Amber, send me your email and I'll send you Art's email and we'll go from there. A lot of polar slingshots
No.
rolling in Sturgis. There were a few, but I think most of those are doing off-road stuff, so they're not
Well,
really
there was
here
a
in town.
lot when we did the three-wheel rally. That might have gotten a lot of them to come out this year because that's pretty much what that was a Can-Am Polaris slingshot party. And so it might have been that a lot of them came out for that. We've seen a lot of weird things. There was something in front of me this morning that looked like a bicycle with an engine on it, with a big giant box in front of it, blocked my view on Main Street. I probably won't show that, but I don't know what that thing was. We seen a motorcycle the other day that was a backwards diesel truck that actually had a diesel engine in it.
Oh,
We
yeah.
never could catch up to that thing.
It
We
wasn't
got a
too-
shot of it,
yeah,
but only a few
it's real
seconds.
far away. But yeah, it was really cool because it was the diesel part was facing behind you. So if you were coming up on it and you were drunk or whatever, you'd be like, oh my gosh, like there's a diesel truck heading right for me. So baby Anna, thank you. She said it's her first time here and she loves our video. Subscribe if you haven't already, please.
And check out that subscribing.
Yeah.
And keep giving us that thumbs up. Look, we got another thumbs down. 6 losers.
On GC, hey guys, it was nice meeting you the other day. Thanks for sharing all you do. Great info. Be safe. Thank you. I know we meet a lot of people and I don't always remember all their names, but thank you all for coming along on our adventures and supporting us and watching us and talking to us, and we really appreciate it. We truly do.
So did anybody watch today's video? What did you think of that? That was a little different video than we normally do, with the girl holding up the sign from the lingerie match. If you like that or not. That was something I threw together. It was mostly about the buffalo chip. We don't spend a lot of time on the buffalo chip, so we wanted, it's like about 6 commies.
Yeah.
That's it, no. One of our fine foreigners
Pretty well.
telling them off.
I know. I know. It's terrible. I wish there couldn't be any accidents, but I don't. People don't really answer.
Well, what's bad about coming to Sturgis is a couple things. One,
They like TNA.
yep, everybody does. You got to watch Terrific Tuesday video that'll be coming up soon.
On Patreon.
So that'll come out probably in September. I don't think it'll come out before the end of the month. Because I want to give everybody a full month to look at it. And then also, I'm going to probably make it in 2 parts because it was over 2 hours. And I don't want to bore you to death with big kabanjas. Kabanja weeds. Some of them are as big as pineapples. Grapefruits.
Oh, here comes another one. She's painted
Popo?
up. No, she's painted. No, I guess. Is she painted or
Yeah,
she got it?
She ain't coming this way. Oh, it's pretty dark. I don't know. She's pretty far away. She's painted up too. You can't really see her very good. That girl that was in blue, it's getting dark on the street. So I don't know if she even stood in front of us, she would see it or not. We'll see if she gets closer. She's moving this way.
Yeah. Loved it. Oh, Italy. What time is it in Italy? Hi there. Nice. Thanks for coming along. It's so weird to think that people overseas are watching us. Oh my God.
Make sure you spread the word that we're going to have a great video on Terrific Tuesday. That means Tabanzo beans. Milkers.
Yes, we went to Kid Rock. We did not go to ZZ Top.
We did go to, oh no, we didn't go to
We went to Kid Rock. Cat House in Eureka Springs. Good during bike cruise and barbecue.
Yeah, we heard about that. We're going to try to hit a lot of the places down there.
Yeah,
Is
she's
that girl
painted.
painted? Yes. She's going the other way.
Hi.
She ain't going to talk. She can't hear you.
That biker lady,
Did we
Queenstown,
bring out?
just
Where's that?
posted.
We didn't bring that.
No, we only got 2. Biker lady, Queenstown, just posted angels at work on a crash. Hey, must watch. All was okay. Well, that's good. I know it's, I don't care what you're driving. Motorcycles are even worse.
Well,
even
you
in
gotta
cars
watch a
and-
lot of stuff. See, that's what's about YouTube. We can tell you some stuff
Randy.
today that the video would go
Kevin,
viral because we find out stuff, and we don't want to go that way. Just like wrecks and stuff like that. We don't really want to talk about. We know something about a couple really bad wrecks. We could get into really big details about it, but the people that told us that, they would figure out that we gave out their information. So we don't want to be that channel. We'd rather keep as much positive stuff about rallies because a lot of these rallies, even though let's say 20 people did die, let's say 50 people died, and if there was 700,000 people here, 7,000 people die in the United States every day. So there's always going to be death around everybody. We all came into this world. We're all going to leave this world someday.
Nobody's going to live forever.
That's right. So, live it like it's your last day. Enjoy your life. Have fun. Enjoy.
Tell your family and friends that you love them because you never know when your last day is going to be.
Yep. So we'll move on from that because we're not going to keep talking about that.
Yep. Thanks, Jeff. Angels at work. I agree. Stop, change subject. Yep. So it's been a great time out here, though. The weather's been perfect, so that's good news because it's been warm, but no rain, no hail, no sleet, whatever.
Oh, look, we'll see if you guys can see the popo. Did you see them?
Yeah, they're waving.
No matter what they say, the Sturgis police are pretty decent guys.
Yeah, they are.
It's like somebody the other day I seen on Facebook, somebody got arrested. Well, they were drunk and they got stupid and they yelled at the cops when they were arresting them and fought back. Of course, dude, you're going to get arrested. A lot of times here, they'll take you in, you get your bail right away, and you're out the door. If you screwed up, you did something stupid, it's like when I was a union president. It's like I tell people, dude, everybody screws up. And the best thing to do is admit to it. Hey, dude, I'm sorry, I screwed up. What's it going to take to make this right? Maybe you have to take a class. Maybe you have to do something, community service, whatever it might be. Pay a fine, move on, and don't do it again. That's why here they got the bus runs. They got the Jordan Z bus. They got a couple other things.
Jonesy bus.
Jonesy bus, that's it. And Shade Valley's got their own shuttle. Kathmandu's got their own shuttle. You can stay over here at the Sturgis campground. You could just stumble back.
Sorry, Randy. I know. He's up in Canada and he can't get across. Hi, how you doing?
We're live. You're live. I was just watching you down the street there, and I thought, I know where you're at.
Yeah.
So where you from?
Lingo, Missouri.
Oh, that's pretty good. Did you ride or trailer?
I rode and pulled a trailer.
All right. How many miles was it?
Like
1,000.
900, 900, yeah.
You gonna go to Lake of the Ozarks?
We're going down there.
And then Bikes Boost Barbecue we're going
I
to.
plan on going down there. Yeah.
We'll be at both of those.
All right.
We didn't go to Hewlett.
I paid for your barbecue.
I know. Sorry.
It was good. But what ended up being is we've had this year, just with being out of the chip, there's just so much stuff going on, and Hewlett's so far away. We spent so much time riding there and back that just like that, we blew Sundance off too. We didn't go out and watch. You can watch burnouts anywhere, and I would really like to go out there because we know the guys at the Ponderosa and at Bob's
Save up your
gallery.
money. Come up next year, Travis. Go ahead.
And did you go into Bob's gallery? It's at the end of the street. You should have went in there. That's
Actually,
well
I
worth it.
moved back here.
Did you?
Two real big life was right here.
Oh, was it?
So I come back.
Okay. Pretty exciting. Are you leaving tomorrow or you're here longer? Are you? Had all the fun you can handle. All right. That's good. At least you stop by, say hi.
Got to meet you again.
Ride home safe. Hope you have good weather behind you.
Chip you sent me
Oh,
is
really?
Oh, okay.
Let's go.
There you go.
Yep. All right. Sounds good. All righty.
All right.
Okay.
Another
So,
one of
yes,
our subscribers.
we will be doing some more information about Sturgis. We've got some more videos to put up, and we'll get like some of the statistics after everything's all over. How many people they thought came?
They've written like what they say, 300 and something tickets they wrote, or
Yeah,
warnings or something.
it's in my
Yeah, let's see if I can get
email.
the email up and we'll read you.
We get since we have media passes, we got a.
Where's your email?
It's under, I don't know, there and there. So we get updates, daily updates in the morning from the city, letting us know statistics. Actually, the vendors are up. I think last year at this time they had 600 and something vendors, and then that's it. And then,
Okay. So here's what we'll read. What the city gave us is an update. It said, as of this morning, August 13th, the city has issued 785 temporary vending licenses. This number compared to 636 in 2019, which 2019, 636 is our last normal year. This number is not likely to change. Trash collections for Wednesday, there was no data available. The official cups, there was no data. A total number of 178 COVID tests have been requested since the rally began. The police department continues to educate people about open container rules on Thursday. 75 warnings were issued and 2 arrests took place. No reports of ambulances, and South Dakota Department of Traffic has no reports either. Saturday night at the rally, that's coming up tomorrow night, Daredevil Cole Freeman will attempt to make a jump over Main Street at 2 in the afternoon. The jump will take place at Main and Harley Davidson Way. The closing ceremonies will take place at Harley Davidson Plaza following the jump. Main Street will reopen to regular traffic at 2 a.m. on Sunday. So that's the official update of
straight
Sturgis.
from the desk of the Sturgis mayor. So Travis said he took his dog Molly into One Eye Jacks in 2015.
They're pretty friendly here with dogs and stuff.
Not at the Chip.
Yeah, Chip's camp. But some campgrounds, I've seen 3 or 4 campgrounds here that do not allow dogs. And we're not going to get into that because you wouldn't believe how many people don't pick up after the dogs. They put their dogs out on a playpen and they go off and they yip and holler. And
thank you, Stephen. Franken wanted to know how many patings we got. He knows how many thumbs up and how many patings. I haven't counted. I would say maybe a dozen. So, how about that? We're at 2 hours and 7 minutes. 227 people on.
So we're about to wrap it up because it's getting dark. You can't hardly see us.
Can you see me now? Who knows who that is? Yeah. So, how many people are still out here in Sturgis? And if you're leaving to go home tomorrow or Sunday, safe travels to everybody. Be careful out there, especially if you're riding your bike. Hi, Sarah. Good night to you, too. She's got to go to work in the morning. Pating. Pating. Sarah's always on a lot, too. Thank you, Sarah. We appreciate you, too. All right, Kenny, he says maybe he'll see us in the Lake of the Ozarks or Fayetteville. We'll be at both of those.
So tomorrow we won't have a video. Maybe we'll do another live. I don't know. Depending on the day. Tomorrow's going to be kind of the wrap-up day. And then Sunday we'll do a live at 5 p.m. Mountain Time over here at Loud America. And we'll talk about what we thought about the rally in general here. And answer any questions that people had. Tomorrow we're going to run around real quick at the end. I'm going to go ride the Sportster S.
Thanks, Larry. I am too.
Depending on time, will depend on where we go. If it looks like we're pushing over time, we're just going to ride it here in town. If we can ride it a while, they let you ride 30 miles if you go out to Deadwood and ride their bikes. You can go from there to Spearfish. You can switch bikes and ride something else. So I'm thinking about, we got time to go out and ride Sportster S to Spearfish and then ride the Pan America back, if it's available.
So, Christopher, they said they needed Eva Knievel to do the jump. Actually, Eva Knievel was this guy mentor.
Well, not a mentor. He followed.
Mentor.
No, a mentor, somebody taught you. He
Hero.
didn't teach you.
Was his hero. How about that?
Yeah, there you go.
So, this guy's, he's done a lot of jumps too. So, So thanks for watching and coming along on our adventures. We really appreciate all you guys. And from the bottom of our hearts, thank you so very much for always being there with us. And subscribe to our channel if you haven't already. Share us with your family and friends. Think about Patreon. Give us a big thumbs up. Ring that bell for notifications. And we'll see you on the next video.
So we're going to leave you right here in downtown Sturgis on Main Street, 3rd and Main at One Eye Jack's. So come on down. We'll kind of hang around here just a few minutes after we get off. If you want to say hi, bye, or kiss my butt, or whatever you want to say, we'll be saying
Carlos in New Jersey, Patinging.
Hey,
Okay,
get your
Carlos.
last ones go.
Yep. It's Gary, good night. Amanda says, hey, Bob and Sam.
Iowa.
In Iowa. And Larry says, how many bikes was a Topless Tuesday? A lot.
Maybe 10,000.
There was a lot.
We didn't go
Thanks,
back out and
Foreskin.
look around at all that.
All right, here, Farmer. There, look at that.
Sam's excellent adventures.
There you
Watch
go.
you guys all the time.
Thank you.
Have a good night.
Here
There
you
you
go.
go.
All right.
We're just
thank
wrapping
you.
it up.
Thank you. I
All
seen
right.
you guys in Daytona. I missed you there.
All right. Thank you.
Good night, Devin, Mike. Give those grandbabies a hug for me. Rat Bank says, Pating. Got back from Sturgis last week in the Black Hills. Some of the best riding. That's what Bob thinks. That's what he likes more about this rally than any of the others. Wish you were here too, Amanda. Slim Jim. Pating. See you all later. Thanks, Christopher. Good night. Bye. Have a great evening. Thanks, everybody, for watching. Can't wait. Don't go. I have to pee.
Vincent's only 18 years old.
Yeah. Good. See y'all. I'll hear you good night. 18-year-old. Now everybody jumps on board when we're saying goodbye. All righty. Everybody hit the like button before you hang up. See y'all later. Bye, Amber. Waiting for an email from you to get you to Art. Night from Kansas. Lucky. Bye.
See you later.